Hello, gamers. No, I'm just kidding. Hello. How are you all doing? Welcome to the very first TF Talk. This is a new segment we are having on our channel. Very spontaneous idea. And today with me, joined, is my co-host in this new format. And it is John. Welcome. See, I knew it. Wait, we were having problems. People can hear me, but they can't hear you, funny enough. Wait, we'll be fixing that. Let me see. Okay, maybe talk now.
Let them come.
Yeah, no, they definitely can hear you.
There was opportunity for that, so.
That's true. I hope there is no double sound, guys. If there is, just tell me, because I need to play it over the speakers, and I don't know how well you can hear John. So just saying it.
Yeah.
So, how are we all doing? Nice. There are actually a lot of people. Hey, even Fire Brothers here. Welcome, man. Let me see what people are saying. Thank you, Solar Prime, for the happy birthday. And thank you, Fade, as well, by the way, because I saw your comment at the very beginning. Thank you. There's a little double sound. Okay, wait, we can fix that. I can maybe just do it like this. It's probably the best idea.
Probably for the best.
I have such a nice face. Well, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Well, thank you for all the happy birthday wishes, my man. My people. Thank you. I mean, it's been now a few days, but thank you. I know. I actually wanted to stream on my birthday, but it just, it didn't work out. I kind of spent when I got home, it was quite a bit late, and then a friend called, and so I decided I wanted to do it later, and then I really wanted to do stream finally today, so that's how this all came about. So yeah. What is TF Talk all about? Well, basically in TF Talk, John and I literally talk about everything that is Transformers. That could be new news for Rise of the Beasts. That could be new toys reveal, could be new just information in general, maybe about the animated film, anything that comes to our mind with regards to Transformers has space in here in this format. So yeah,
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
yeah, pretty much everything that this Transformers goes. So yeah, without further ado, then I think we can go right into it. So we just talk about all the topics that are Transformers with you guys together. So, I think the best way to start off our very first episode of TF Talk John is to talk about the movie that we're all waiting for, the next big one that's on the line,
Oh, yeah.
and that is, of course, Rise of the Beasts. We're all waiting for it. It's coming out June 9th. It's very soon, not even 2 months anymore till the release.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. I agree.
Uh, it's always exciting for when a Transformers movie came out for live action, especially for me, because my birthday is usually like a month before every time they have the movies come out in the summer. So it's like
Ah,
always a late birthday present for me.
nice. That's great.
So that's why I'm actually stoked for Rise of the Beast because it's like a memory.
Of course, yeah. And for me, I mean, I'm also really hyped, of course, for the movie. I'm kind of getting more hyped the more the time goes on. Been listening a little bit too much to the remix trailer music in the last days. So yeah,
Like,
I am hyped. And
yeah,
well, for me, it goes the same. I mean, I grew up with the live action Transformers movies, so it just makes
oh
sense.
yeah.
Then when a new live action movie finally comes out, I'm all there. So yeah, we're all of course waiting. Yeah, I know, Fire Brothers. We got 28 new frames of footage this week. I saw it and I was blown away by all the incredible new content that we saw. But we'll get into that also today. So I think the best way to lead into this, John, is what are your feelings towards the Rise of the Beasts? How are you feeling? Excited or worried
In the
or?
begin in the beginning, I was skeptical, but over time, the more I understood the movie and the impression they were giving off, and by looking at studying the trailer, because I used to do that with every movie trailer from the Michael Bay movie. So I was like, I guess I'll study Rise of the Beast to like get a clear understanding what this could be. And I have this theoretical thing going on in my mind, thinking that Scourge and some of the Terracons could possibly be, and you probably heard about it, that Scourge is possibly a reanimated Optimus Prime from another timeline, or it is from the Bay universe. There's like something like that. I think it's a cool concept. If they go through with it, it's like a big theory and rumor going on, and I was mixed on the idea because I'm not crazy about that, but I went more of like in this mindset of like, well, if it is Optimus, I'm for it now because this is a better chance to tell a better version of Nemesis Prime, where it's a better storytelling. It's like redemption for the failure of Nemesis Prime in The Last Night. So this is a possible chance for them to redeem themselves if they do go that route. And I do hope they do. But that's just my personal thoughts on Scourge. But when it comes to everyone, yeah, everything else, I feel like a lot of people are very critical on the Bayverse, and I feel like when it comes to the designs of the characters, especially like Optimus and some other characters, I actually like how they're blending the Bay elements into these new universe characters, and I think it's nice because like it or not, Travis Knight said he was trying to bring the fandoms together, but they unfortunately ruined the fandoms. It's kind of like the same mark with The Last Jedi. Like, instead of unifying the fandom, it kind of like split the fandom in half. And when it comes to Rise of the Beast, it gives me the impression that they're trying to like unify it because they're bringing both fandoms together, and I really love that very much. And the only thing is, I'm not crazy about Mirage. I need to see him in action, but I don't like his design at all.
You mean Jazz? I'm just kidding. Sorry.
I don't like Mirage at all, dude. Like, his voice makes me want to. Oh my god! Like, his voice is like, relax. I'm like, oh Lord. I'm not crazy about it.
Before we actually continue here, before I intersect, I actually have a surprise for you and for the audience, John.
Sure. What's up?
Because we have a third host, baby. Martini is here.
Nice.
Martini will join in a second if I can manage to add him. Do it. There we go. So, Martini will join us in a second. So, we're free now. And here.
Yes!
Jesus.
I have returned.
Welcome.
You cannot kill me. You cannot put me down. Oh.
Welcome.
Feels so good to be back.
Yes.
One of these streams.
I know. It's been a minute, my dude. It's been a minute.
That's
It
true.
certainly has. It certainly has.
It's really been a minute.
I feel I should be transparent to everyone on the stream, so people kind of know why the hell I've been a little bit less active in this channel or in Rise of Unicron community as a whole, which is that about a month ago.
Whoa.
Less. Oh Jesus.
Rise of the Beast sound suddenly just dropping in, sorry.
Anyway, like I was saying for everyone on the stream, a little bit less than a month ago, something like that, I think. Sadly, I got a very, very sad news that I was being evicted from my home. So I've been living in the same house for, well, all my 18 years. And we got a notice from the landlords that they wanted the house back. I presume that they want to fix it up and probably sell it, for a higher price than what my mom was actually paying for it. But worry not, I have already found a new place. So
Nice.
brief celebration for that.
Woo!
Yeah. All right. Moving in at the beginning of May / end of this April. So hopefully after I'm all set, I'll be able to go back to the way it used to be. I want to interact more with the fan server. I want to interact more in the live streams. So yeah, glad to be back. Hopefully I don't. I don't promise that my activity will be as fully as it was before, at least for the time being, but I do promise I will try and be more active, especially since, thankfully the whole headache of where am I going to live is already settled. Now it's just a matter of putting things in boxes and getting the hell out of here. So yeah.
Perfect.
Sweet.
Sweet. Yes. So, we're finally together again.
Yes.
And, of course, what better way to talk about than Rise of the Beasts again? So,
Yes.
yes. I think we never talked about Rise of the Beasts together, Martini, did we?
I mean, on camera,
Yeah, well,
I don't think so.
off camera, of course,
probably a million times.
Yeah, that's true. But on camera, never. So,
Yeah, on camera, I don't think so.
I mean, let me maybe first try to share my opinion on it before I mean, John mentioned a lot that I also want to go in today, but
Yeah.
well, let me say this: with Rise of the Beasts, I kind of had this curve. When it first was announced, I remember the announcement when it was Beast Alliance still, and
Oh yeah.
I remember my curve was kind of like going up because it's a new movie, then it went down because I don't know why, but at first the concept of like Beast Wars to me, because I still haven't seen the show. I want to, but I haven't yet. Was kind of like weird. So it kind of went down a bit, and then it shot up again because I got hyped over that it's a new live action movie again. Trailer helped. The teaser helped a lot to. It's funny with the teaser because I remember when I reacted to it with Martini, I was kind of underwhelmed, and the more I watched it and watched it and watched it, the more I got hyped.
Yeah, it's funny because I think it was the opposite for me. At least with the first trailer.
I got very hyped. Scourge grew on me in terms of design outside of what I've said already, but Optimus, I think when I saw the teaser trailer, Optimus was probably my favorite part. Like, they really made me love that design a lot more. And I don't care, call me biased, but seeing the Bay elements being brought into that design was just, oh my God. I was just in love with what they did, and like brought back the trilogy face and like made it more simplified. And I've said this off camera to a lot of people, a lot of my friends, saying I love it more than the actual Bayverse Optimus face. That's how much I love the redesign. That's just how much better I feel like the redesign of the face of Rise to the Beast is. It's phenomenal. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was a hot take coming in.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It's certainly a spicy take.
Okay.
I know a lot of people are not crazy about that, but you know, opinions are opinions.
Of course,
and I stand by with, like I said, movies I grew up on, and I personally always loved Optimus. He looked better with. It's just kind of cool, like, you know, he can activate that mask. When he activates that, you're like, okay, he means business now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's neat that they're doing that for this version of Optimus. He looks very great.
I agree.
Not just in the face, but the design itself. The design itself is just freaking amazing. I love it. And the CGI is a big step up from the Bumblebee movie. I'll definitely say that right now. The CGI in Bumblebee was good, but I will definitely say Rise of the Beast is a big step forward.
Okay. So, Martini, before we dive more into this, what's your take? What were your initial feelings?
My take on Optimus' design?
Well, no. First, just before we go more in detail on Rise of the Beast in general, what were your initial reactions?
Yeah.
Well, I've been very up to date with a lot of things. The most I've been up to date is actually thanks to Fire Brothers. Since he's been milking the leaks dry to get content out. You know. So by the way, Fire, if you're watching, that's chill. That's just a joke. But it's kind of true though. But it's just a joke. But I've been up to date with a lot of news. The behind the scenes stuff that's been going on is kind of I don't know. It kind of worries me a little bit. But I think it's probably most a fact that I never really paid attention to it before. Like, even if I watch now the videos from past films, they all had their shit going on, BTS. So it's basically, you know, just normal stuff that happens with a Transformers film, apparently. What I will say is that, I presume we'll be delving into the specifics later down the stream, but to just TLDR my general opinion, I am cautiously excited for the film. I want to enjoy it, but I don't want to overhype myself too much because I have scars from 2017. But apart from that, I I'm cautiously hyped. I think it's gonna be a good film. Hopefully, it's the best film because I always wish that with Transformers films. I can't wait to see. I want to see a lot of the Autobots. I want to see Prime. I want to see not so much Bumblebee. Not gonna lie. I'm interested to see Mirage, considering the fact that he's basically Jazz. What else? I'm really interested to see how they're gonna do the Maximus. And of course, there's always the characters that I want to see pop up from Beast Wars, considering that I love Beast Wars. Mainly, yes, but I still want to reserve my expectations because if I go into that mentality, I'm gonna get my heart broken like I did with Onslaught. So again, cautiously excited, but I will definitely be there to see it, watch it all unfold, and yeah, and once the film is done, see then where everything goes to from then to the future of the Transformers cinematic universe.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Like we don't probably think about this, but a lot is riding on this movie actually, because the truth is, if Rise of the Beast isn't successful, that's it probably for a long time.
Yeah.
We all know that because Paramount really, I mean, they didn't say it, but we know it from like all the leaks and everything that they are really, well, they're not banking on it, but they're still a bit cautious about the whole Transformers thing because they're still a bit scarred from from the last night. And yeah, if the movie isn't successful, then we'll probably won't have Transformers for quite some time. But if it succeeds, they already have like a whole roadmap planned out, as far as I know, of like 2 more
I
movies.
do, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So.
Even if from what I've known and what I've read, even if Rise of the Beasts isn't successful, we still would get the Cybertron prequel because I think that thing is too far in production to like cancel. So we probably still would get that.
Yeah.
But after that, I think that will be, it. No Transformers for what, maybe 5 years, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of stuff is riding on this film, and it's interesting because I talked for like the people who don't know, I talked this exact same thing with David the other day. But when you look back at it, we as Transformers fans know a lot because we've been on Twitter every day looking at every little inside info that we can get, TFW, the forums, whatever. But for the general public, all they really got is the trailer, the statue tour, a couple Super Bowl things, and that'd be it. The character renders for example, Transit, Stratosphere, all of that stuff. The whole Pablo debate. The general public doesn't know about that.
Yeah.
So it is kind of worrying how little money, or well, I don't guess money, but how little presence, if you will,
Yeah.
the marketing has had.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
marketing.
that is exactly what I wanted to lead into, because a lot is riding on it being successful, and a lot of worries that people are having is because there isn't, as you said, a lot of advertising for the movie, that this might negatively affect the movie.
Yeah.
Which brings us, of course, to the inevitable thing, and the thing that's been plaguing us Transformers fans since recently. Where is the trailer? Where is it? Where is it hiding? In which lot?
The second trailer, where is it?
Where is it hiding? In which like container? In Paramount's lot? Because I mean, it's kind of crazy to think about this. This kind of hit me when I was watching a video on that subject. I think I was watching it on the 9th or 8th of June, and then it hit me because it was like, it's only 2 months till the movie, and we've got one trailer, and that's the teaser, not even the official trailer. And that was kind of weird when I realized that. So this is really an interesting. I mean, I don't know. The thing is, I think we probably can't call it anymore like a strategy from Paramount, because as far as what we've heard, at least from rumors and leaks, is that it seems like like the company that's working on CGI is having a bit of trouble, and that's why they're backed up, as I heard, with schedule. So that's why we haven't gotten a trailer yet. Which that in itself, yeah, that kind of, I agree, that kind of worries me too. I'll be honest, that worries me a bit when I hear that. And I mean, there was even this rumor, I don't know if you heard it, guys, but there was this rumor that it might be even delayed again. I don't know if you heard that.
I haven't actually heard about that. I saw some supposed, it's the same date, but it was 2024. I'm like, yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna delay it by a whole year again. No, that for sure
Yeah,
not.
no, that would piss off a lot of fans, honestly.
I mean,
So,
I don't see it, to be honest. I don't think they will do it. But like if they, like the one thing that I would say, like if it would happen and they would, I don't know, delay it till September or something, then I would say, yeah, it sucks. But then again, if it is what is needed and they're really that backed up to make the movie as good as it can be, then I don't mind. Because it's better than just rush it out in order to have it out and then it's like half done or something like that. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's, I think my main concern I had about, I guess, it's about the first teaser. It was actually the biggest reason why I even made a redub version of the Rise of the Beast trailer, because I don't care what people might say, but I did not really like that song they did because the trailer made it feel like it was such a dark aspect, and it was like with all the threats and the date and Scourge. I don't know. It just, the visuals really felt like this is gonna be a dark movie, and the music was just like, oh yeah, it's all a dream. I'm like, I know you guys are trying to be careful and you guys are trying to hype it in a different way, but that's really not a way to go by it. It's kind of just, I don't know, like personally for someone like me, like I said, the movie itself, trailer wise, it felt like, okay, this is gonna be real. This is gonna be really exciting. But then the music kicks in, and it's like it was all a dream. Oh yeah, I'm like, what is that? What is that? And people have argued with me saying, oh, it's set in the 90s, so therefore they have to do it. I'm like, okay, sure, it's in the 90s, but that doesn't change the fact that you could, I don't know, like make it feel more, I don't want to say epic, but the way the trailer ends, that cinematic battle, I'm talking about, where it's like this big finale scene. I don't know. I was not crazy about the trailer music at all. And I really hope they redeem it. And if there is another trailer coming out this week or whatever, I lost track. Like, someone told me it was supposed to come out this week. I'm like, oh, sick. And then they're like, oh, it's coming out next week. I'm like, okay.
I mean,
so, yeah, that's my problem about these trailers. I feel like the trailer music was just dog shit. My honest opinion, it was not good.
I mean, here's the thing. I mean, obviously, people mentioned this too. If they would delay it, of course, Hasbro would be really pissed because they already weren't really happy about the delay of 1 year, because they weren't actually informed in advance, which is kind of crazy, but still.
It was supposed to come out last year, right?
What?
It was supposed to come out last year, right?
Exactly, yeah. They delayed it by a year, yeah. But the crazy thing was that they delayed it, but they didn't tell Hasbro in advance. It's kind of crazy. That's why Hasbro was really pissed, because they had all the toys ready and then they couldn't use them. So that was a bit of a mess in itself. But still, I also don't think that they will delay it. And regarding the music, I feel you at first. I had the exact same feelings. I looked at I watched the trailer and I was taken aback because of course we were all used to the Michael Bay live action trailer style, which is very dark and apocalyptic and always has this very grand and epic feeling, which, yeah, that's how he does his trailers. And this trailer is a lot way different in style and tone. You have a very upbeat and cool and hip trailer music. It's something that Michael Bay would never do. And I agree, that also caught me off guard at first. But I have to say, the
Yeah.
more, if you the more I accepted that it's something different, someone else is making it, and it's a new direction, the more I listened to it, I was like, yeah, I can vibe to this. I like it. So I actually really like the trailer music now, and especially, I think someone mentioned it, the new remix is really great. I don't know if you heard it, John. That one is really cool. It's also what you said, it's a lot more epic and grand, actually.
Okay.
They had it in like an update video, which is funny, and people were speculating could this be the music for the second trailer. But don't know,
Yeah, I
maybe it
would need
is,
to hear it.
because it really sounds like a trailer music. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, I'll definitely need to hear it and stuff. But it's I would say what it come like is like the main argument I make is visually and the way the trailer sounds or what they're saying of all the threats, they're making it feel like a dark story and whatnot. And that type of song, at least in my opinion, of course, everyone has a lot of their opinions, but I still stand by and say that that trailer music was not it for like the way they're making out the trailer and making it sound like it's like an apocalypse or whatever. It just doesn't really feel appropriate to have this upbeat rap type of theme going on for that movie. Like I would have accepted it more if it sounded more fitting for the theme, but you know, when it comes to me, music's very important to me, and I feel like the music was just really out of place to me, and it just bothered me like hardcore. And of course, people might like it, and that's fine. People can have their opinions, and I'll be like, okay, end story. But
yeah,
that's how I personally feel. Like
of
it
course.
just to me, like I said, to me, like it's just the theme to me does not belong.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's just my personal opinion, and that's why I started making like fan made stuff because I haven't done it since 2017, and I started making like, well, that fan made um, redub trailer, which I got some good BAs for. I had like Lawson, Leakimus Prime, a really good Megatron actor, solid sound. Like they were great, and but yeah, and there's some fan made TV spots coming out too that I'm working on. But yeah, that's just generally speaking my opinion when it comes to trail. I guess I guess I also have my 2 cents in editing because I did cringe a lot in editing when it comes to last night. So I did have problems with editing. I'm an editor, like I love editing. So, that type of thing did bother the heck out of me.
yeah,
So so that's why I get a little vocal about that stuff. Especially like music. Music's very important.
yeah. Absolutely, I fully agree. Music is very important and integral part, actually.
Yeah, I will say this. When it comes to death scenes, like I'll just put a good example. Like there's anime, and I've talked about it millions of times with friends. Fate.
E-
Um, like there's scenes where they don't have music. It's just ambience or really creepy stuff happening in the back. But there's like nothing. That's a good way to do something like that in terms of editing. But music is good overall, but the matter is, you just need to know if it fits or it belongs. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Oh, sorry about that.
No worries, no worries. Well, Martini, would you look at who's gonna join in a second? We have the we have all the OGs together. Oh, and we have a double sound. So, oh,
Right. So as this mystery person prepares to present himself,
there we go.
I'm gonna give my 2 cents on the matter. Before we
Yes.
do.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, why not? Because why not?
You've been listening for quite some time, so yeah.
Funnily enough, listening to you two discuss this topic, I actually have kind of a middle ground in there, which I
Okay.
found interesting. I do agree with David in the fact that the song itself would have been. It is not a bad trailer music, right? I love Biggie. You know, I'm a big fan of rap, and Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G., however you want to call him, R.A.P. Biggie. He's one of the GOATs, so it's definitely interesting hearing him, especially for a Transformers film. However, where I do agree with John is the fact that I don't feel it fit this trailer in particular. Now, for example, when it comes to the Porsche trailer, where it was very focused on Mirage, and Mirage is like a hip, cool character that hangs out with the main human, and he's like the kid appeal and whatnot. And he goes like, "I'm Mirage, remember?" You know, all that stuff. The trailer music really fits there because it fits Mirage's style. However, when it comes to the first Rise of the Beast trailer, for me, that trailer was very, like, primal, no pun intended, which I felt, since it opened with Optimus Primal, it opened with the jungle, and then when, you know, it had a real big focus on Peru, on Rhinox, Air Racer, of course, a little bit of the city, but to me, the biggest focus on Rise of the Beasts, or at least in Fair trailer, were the Beasts. There's this video that Fire Brothers made, which he used Peruvian music, and that to me just fits so much better because it goes with this sort of jungly kind of antique vibe, if you will. And I do feel that music would have fit way better for the Rise of the Beast trailer than, you know, the Biggie Smalls. Like, I get what Stephen Kibble Jr. is trying to do. He said it in an interview that they're trying to mix, you know, more African American and like Latino stuff in there. But then again, to me, there still must be a big priority on what you're trying to achieve in terms of theme. And while I feel the music was okay for what for the trailer, it wasn't absolutely perfect. So yeah.
Yeah, I really agree with that.
Oh yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
I mean, again, I actually vibe a lot with the music. I see the argument that it might be, you know, if you wanted to harken more back to the original Beast Wars feeling, then yeah, definitely it could have other. It could sound differently. It could have other vibes, maybe more jungle vibes, maybe more tribal sounds, definitely, or Peruvian music, absolutely. But I hope actually that they have some Peruvian music in there, would just fit, you know. But I think they will probably, because there is this carnival seeming scene in the trailer, so I guess we'll have something there.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so while we were actually talking, I need to introduce our next guest, because we actually are a full team now. I didn't think we would actually manage to do it as spontaneous as it was. But another person joined, and now the team is absolutely complete. And it is with someone who actually, it has been some time, I think, since he has been here. So, welcome, Malachi. If I can hear him. Well.
The anticipation.
See, there, a lot of anticipation.
The moment is shown.
He's on full mute now. He's struggling.
Struggle is real, dude.
The tension. You could cut it with a knife.
I'm ready.
Oh, there was a sound for a second.
Hello.
Oh, yes.
Hey, there he is.
I had it on mute. I don't want to.
Are you
talk
horny
about
now?
it. I don't want to talk about it.
I had it on mute on purpose because I was trying to fix my mic, and then I forgot I put it on mute. And I was sitting here, I was like, "Why is my mic not working?" And I was like, "Oh, wait, I muted myself."
Good job.
Classic.
What's up?
Everything's great, man. Great to finally hear you again. It's been some time.
Oh yeah, it's good to be back. It's nice to hear you guys. I haven't been on a stream, and I don't even know when the last time was.
Yeah, it's been some
I
time
feel
now.
ya. I feel ya.
I do apologize though if I don't know if my voice sounds at all weird or if you hear me clearing my voice a lot because I'm currently kind of getting over COVID.
Oh,
So
okay.
I apologize if I apologize if you hear me like clear my throat a lot or like if my voice sounds a little weird.
No worries.
So
Oh, man. But it's
Okay.
good to have you back, my dear seeker in crime.
Yeah,
yes,
finally.
it's good to be back.
The Seekers
Yeah,
are.
And not only that, we're also dinos in crime now.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you're dinos in
Yeah.
crime as well.
We're both weird.
Yes, sir.
We got like multiple things going on now. We got
Yeah.
Receivers in crime and Dinobots in crime. It just we keep on getting new rules and stuff.
Exactly.
Exactly. So, well, before we move on to this into the subject, I mean, I also have to ask you, Malachi, what's your opinion? What on Rise of the Beast?
Oh, we want. Oh, okay. Okay, this is a conversation. I was
It kind of
hoping
sounds like we're
actually-
getting ready for a hell of a spicy take now.
No, it's
Sounds
kind
like
of
you're
a complete.
Malachi just jumps in like, fuck this movie, fuck everything.
Guys, you know what? Fuck this movie. This movie looks like total garbage. Who's excited for this? Am I right?
It sounds like he got like a big notepad. He was like, okay, what to dog.
Where do we begin?
I have my notes. I'm like, okay, I have my anti Rise of the Beast notes here. So I got everything that looks I got to every negative thing possible about it.
Well, that's just pride.
Fuck's sake.
But no, honestly, like I feel like mine would be one of the most basic takes you could probably get. Like David, you said, like I'm getting ready for a spicy take. Nah, it's like the probably most basic take. Well, maybe not basic, but I don't know. Like I like the I'll talk about the trailer first. The teaser trailer we got way back in December.
You mean the 28 new frames? Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, it was all a dream trailer.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just all dreamed it. Who knows? It may not be real. I mean, I heard like some you guys talk a little bit. I heard a little bit about what you guys talked about it.
Yeah.
Like I mean, there's different opinions on it. I liked it personally. I definitely see what you guys have said though, and like I do kind of agree, but at the same time, I don't know. I think it kind of fits. Like I said, this might just be a really basic take. I don't know. I kind of liked it. I think it fits for the most part, although I can kind of see like, I mean, with the theme that it is going with in the storyline, I mean, for example, like the teaser trailer that we got for like The Last Night, even though like the film was total like, came out, it was pretty bad. That teaser trailer, whoo! Oh, it was fire.
I would-
That music, oh my god.
I would-
Yeah, do you realize that was great?
I would even argue the official trailer for or was it trailer 3? I don't remember. For The Last Night, that was fire.
Oh yeah, the Purity
Yeah.
of Heart theme. That is one of my favorite. I consider that as like the main theme for the live action movies.
Yeah.
That's a really good song.
But yeah, no, I just like I just thought about this. I'm just like, because I feel like almost kind of with like the tone that each film is going for, just kind of comparing The Last Night and Rise of the Beasts. Like I feel like when you really think about it, like because like The Last Night, that official like teaser trailer, I feel like it was setting up a really darker tone than we actually ended up getting in the actual film. And now it's like I feel like almost like Rise of the Beast is almost like the storyline that's following is supposed to be like this really big, like, We got, you know, the terror cons and all that. Like, we got, like, you know, it's a big deal, but then we have, like, this rap song playing. So I feel like...
I know, right?
So I feel like it's almost like, you could say it's like each film kind of has, like, the opposite. Like, The Last Night was supposed to be, like, this really big thing. Like, oh, Optimus is the enemy, and, oh, like, two worlds collide, one survives. And, like... You know, and also the official trailer being, like, really good and stuff with the music. And then we get the actual film, and it's just not even like that at all. At least with the tone, anyway. And then we have, like, Rise of the Beast, and it's, like, trying to set up, like, oh, yeah, you know, it's...
It's a pretty chill movie, guys.
Yeah. Trying to set up, like...
Yeah,
it's, like, trying to set up, like, oh, yeah, you know, we got terror cons, and they're over here doing stuff, and it's, like, really serious and stuff, and then we got, like, rap. And like I said, I don't really mind it. I like it, but then I think about that, and I'm like, yeah, I can kind of see how people like might not really think this matches up.
Maybe it wasn't the best call.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like you said, that's just me. I don't know. Part of me, like, I like it, but I can kind of, like, when I think about it, I'm like, yeah, like, it doesn't fully fit the tone that they seem to be trying to like go with, or like the story that they're trying to go with. But that's just me, though. I'm kind of like, I like it, but then I can kind of see some of the faults with it.
Yeah,
that's just me.
I think the main description I can give about Rise of the Beast, in nutshell, thus far, is like what Megatron refers as joining them into extinction. I can imagine Scourge saying that line, like that scene where he like does a spin attack and stabs Bumblebee. I can honestly imagine him saying that. And I feel like this movie is like the extinction of the Transformers altogether. That's the vibe it's giving me.
Yeah.
That actually, like, 'cause I remember, I thought it was from the director's, like, it was even from his Instagram, or, like, I think it was his Insta, I don't know, it was something from something. I remember seeing it on Twitter, because I use Twitter a little bit, and I remember seeing something on Twitter about it. And it was Peter Cullen in a recording booth, and he was recording a line, and the line was like, I don't know the exact line, but he was like I'm the leader of the Autobots, but what's left of them? Like, it was really dark. He was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And like, so that definitely kind of makes sense. Like, yeah, the Autobots, like, like both sides, there's nothing like too much left. Like, I mean, they're all scattered across like the galaxy, but of course, Optimus and everyone else doesn't know who's alive and who's dead. Like, you know, they probably don't even know Cliffjumper's dead on the goddamn one of the planets. He's just laying cut in half. They don't even know. Like,
freaking.
So
I'm starting to think that line could probably be like the opening line where Optimus is saying that, and he's like ashamed or whatever. Or,
yeah, like, I don't
instead
know,
of like an end quote.
Oh yeah, no. That definitely gives me like either like starting film or like kind of mid film, because he just sounds like he's even reading it off like he's like doing the voice for like Optimus and stuff, obviously. And, like, he he makes it sound like Optimus is just fucking depressed, man. Like, he's just, which, I mean, rightly so, of course, but it's like, it just seems like he's so like just done, because it's like he doesn't know who's alive, who's dead, and he's, you know, he's lost so many already, and you know. And who knows, like, that could be after, like, Bumblebee has, like, his fake-out, quote-unquote, death, and he's like, oh, shit, like, Scourge, I just lost another soldier under my watch, and he's like, you know.
I honestly am really excited about this movie, and mainly the biggest part before Scourge was Optimus, because, like, you know, with that description, plus it honestly feels like, I heard some of that they're basically taking inspiration from the Warp Cybertron trilogy, where they're taking his characterization, obviously doing it better. Like, I do like Warp Cyber trilogy, but there's a lot of people that know. But the point being is, like, I like that idea that Optimus is gonna be kind of inexperienced, and he has to learn and adapt and accept the new surroundings around him, and I love that very much. He's gonna grow into the Optimus Prime we all know and love. That's what I'm mainly excited about. And a lot of people are probably gonna give it a lot of crap and say, they're just gonna say, like, this is not my Optimus Prime. You know, G1 Optimus is a father figure or whatever. Like, it's like, listen, look, this Optimus is clearly different. Like he has the G1 appearance, sure, but that doesn't mean he's gonna be like, "Hey, Spike, where are you? I haven't seen you since the '80s."
Yeah.
I don't know. I think people are kind of ridiculous when it comes to that stuff, and they need to learn and accept.
Oh, for sure. Like, I mean, for me, like, I'm just hyped to see Optimus again and have Peter Cullen voicing him because that is always a treat. Even whether I'm watching in the theaters or like at home, like whatever movie, Peter Cullen as Optimus, man, you can never go wrong with that. Like, you know,
Absolutely.
and like I'm just like I'm like when we see like when we're in theaters and like I'm watching that movie, when we watch Rise of the Beasts, you know, and I see Optimus come on screen, you already know I'm a fanboy. And when he speaks, and I hear Peter Cullen's sweet, sweet voice, you know I'm fanboying.
Exactly.
Like you can never go wrong with him, man.
Yeah.
It's like I'm so happy they got him back again.
We
like,
just
I'm so happy he's still in the with the voice.
All I need is my name is Optimus Prime, and I'm all back there.
Yeah,
I'm all back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm honestly looking forward to the way they're doing Optimus. His design is great. I'm excited for the writing. I've heard about the leaks of him. You know, he sounds very promising, and I'm happy that Peter Cullen's being treated better as a voice actor. That was one of the few things why deep down why I didn't want to like Bumblebee, because how they treated Cullen in the Bumblebee movie.
Yeah,
that really disgusted me. And I was happy. I was very happy how you can clearly tell this is Peter Cullen doing, you know, he's not trying to impersonate anyone. When he said stand down, like that literally sounds like, yeah, he's being himself. He's being the Optimus Prime. And I was like, that power is there. You can hear the pride. It's like, oh my gosh, I am excited. I'm happy, and I'm looking forward to Optimus Prime for this movie. He's definitely gonna be a treat for this movie.
Exactly.
He's gonna be well. This is gonna be I guess a like a reference, but it's gonna be quite a Prime movie.
Oh.
He made a reference.
He made a reference. It's a reference.
You know what's interesting about Peter Cullen in this film? That there's a lot of interviews he's done, and other interviews that Steven has done, where they allude to Peter Cullen, of course, not only being there to discuss Prime. Of course, they had him in the writing room. You know, they would have him like, I'm not even joking. He would look at the script and be like, you know, this is something Optimus really wouldn't say. Which, first of all, I already find pretty interesting. But what they even kind of allude to or hint to is that Peter Cullen was not only involved for Optimus, but for like other voice actors. For like they almost like hinted at him having a sort of like voice director role in this film, which I just feel is fucking awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And you can clearly see that they're kind of like giving him the podium after what happened with Bumblebee as kind of like I suppose an apology, because all this stuff basically goes through Paramount. You know, Paramount is the one who liberates the budget so that they can put it down for Peter Cullen. So it's nice that they're giving him love, especially considering the leaks have said that this is a very Optimus-centered film. So it's nice to see that.
Yeah, and for sure. That the last time we saw an Optimus-centered film, like it or not, but it was Age of Extinction. It was literally more prime focus on Optimus, and you know, I consider that as an Optimus movie, despite of everything, and that's why I'm excited about this movie, because this is technically the second time that Optimus is going to get focused, and I'm like, it's partly one of the biggest reasons why I liked Age of Extinction so much, that, you know, he had character growth, and, you know, he questioned his leadership and questioned humanity and all this. So
yeah, like
I'm actually very intrigued that they're going to probably do a similar dilemma for Optimus in this movie, where he has to learn, adapt, and accept. Optimus has to learn and adapt. in Rise of the Beast, and I'm looking forward to that a lot. I just
What's
feel like
really no, sorry, John. It's just finish your point. I'm sorry.
all I'm saying is that, I'm excited about Optimus in this movie, and he's going to be a treat, and he's more so going to be the best Fiend outside of all the other characters, in my opinion. The only last thing I will say, and Martini can take over, is I'm actually pretty excited about Primal. I am legitimately excited about Optimus Prime.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just chime in because I wanted to add something to the Age of Extinction part. I agree with you, John. There, the Age of Extinction, while it is a long movie and it has its faults, okay. We can. What I
We all
like
know
is
that one Oscar-worthy scene.
I knew that someone. I knew someone would mention it.
I'm not saying what it is. I'm just pointing out that Age of Extinction is a notoriously famous film for having an Oscar-worthy scene.
Exactly.
Oscar worthy.
Anyways, what were you saying, David?
I like that Age of Extinction tried to give us more interaction between the Autobots. That is something that the previous movies had less. And I definitely, if there's one scene that I love the concept of, and I just would have loved to have a lot more of it, that was the whole scene between Kate and Optimus in that ship. That was great. Like that in itself is a great scene. And I was just like,
That was a cold scene.
yeah, I was like, that is a great scene. Why don't you give me more of it?
I would honestly say one of my other favorite scenes is when Optimus confronts Joshua, and he's like, "We are not your technology."
I agree.
I really like Optimus is like willing to do whatever it takes to do whatever helps his fellow Transformers, and like I think what I really like about the Bayverse Optimus so much is he went from being holding his emotions in, where he's like more expressive, and he's like, I'm not gonna allow people to walk over me and control what needs to be done. And that's why I loved about Age of Extinction. Like it kind of like shown that Optimus is like, no more. I'm no longer gonna have no one to control me or anyone, and I will do whatever it takes to protect the people I care most for. And he's just a very good, in my opinion, that he's always been my favorite Optimus. And design-wise, it's great too, despite how people must feel about it. But yeah, Age of Extinction scenes, that scene, and I guess the scene where the Autobots are, yeah.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I thought you were gonna go into another scene or other scene territory.
No. No. I was just simply saying that overall, that's why I'm excited about Rise of the Beast. They could potentially do something similar. Obviously, some people feel like Age of Extinction didn't do great. I personally think they did an astonishing job, and I would like to see what Rise of the Beast has in store for Optimus in that territory.
Yeah. What is interesting about Primal's role in Prime's story? Because they're both called Optimus, so I got to differentiate between Primal and Prime. Is that Stephen Cable basically inverted their roles. In the original Beast Wars cartoon, Optimus Primal was a very, very young, very unexperienced leader. He of course had the courage to lead, and this eventually through the third season, when he has this like spiritual interaction with Optimus Prime when he's there in the Ark, that's very cool stuff. And it's interesting to see how this time the roles are like inverted. So Optimus Prime is the unexperienced leader, while Primal is like the old guy that comes from the future, and it's like, oh, Prime, come on, you gotta do this, you gotta do that,
His little cane. He's like, back in my day.
Yeah, exactly. When back in his day hasn't even happened yet.
Back in my day, it was Predacons and all that kind of stuff, and now it's Autobots and Decepticons. What the hell? What the hell
Yeah.
happened?
I don't know. A lot of people noticed, but the guy voicing Primal is actually has some famous roles, and if you grew up with some cartoons, like he voiced Slade in the original Teen Titans, the Lich from Adventure Time.
Oh,
So
really?
it's like, yeah, Ron Perlman. He's very well known for those two major roles, and it's cool to see he's voicing like a good guy this time around. He's always voiced villains, so it's like this is a twist. So I'm actually that's why I'm so invested on Primal, because this actor has just done villains pretty much his whole life. So to see him to do like something that is not evil or twisted or insane, it's cool. Like, he's probably going to do an amazing job. I mean, I liked him in the trailer. I was like, wow.
Yeah, and not only was he the voice of those two roles, but he was also in Pacific Rim as like
Yes.
arms dealer something. I don't remember what his role was exactly. I haven't seen that film in a long time. But he was in the first Pacific Rim film. He was also in my personal favorite appearance from the guy. He voiced a DLC character for Payday 2 called Rust. And fun fact is that I think he's actually returning for Payday 3. And when it comes to Optimus Primal, it isn't the first time he's done the character. Of course, he was in the god-awful Prime Wars trilogy. But I do see why they went with him and not Gary Chalk, which is, why I applauded this casting choice, because I feel it works a lot for... Probably Gary Chalk could have worked too for, the more serious old... Prime, you don't know anything. I am from the future. I am Monkey. That type of role, I feel Ron Perlman was a good cast for that. However, I will say this, Hasbro. If you don't cast David K. for Beast Wars Megatron, I will personally fly down to your office in the United States and burn it to the ground.
It's like we all know what happened last time with Kingdom, so.
Don't start,
You
man.
better.
I don't even hate Kingdom. I just like that. Nah, man. That
You-
was not it. I'm not,
You like-
I'm not trying to like roast the actor, but nah, man.
You're like, I don't want to hate on it. I just despise it.
Yeah, it's he has like such a different voice. Instead of like, it is you. Yes. Instead of that, it's like, it is you, Megatron. Yes. I'm like, what?
Dude's literally like Starscream. He's like, oh yes,
Yeah, it's
Megatron. Like, nah, man.
Absolutely horrible.
Where the fuck is David K at, man? Get the
Because
picture
just-
shit up.
All right, all of you, do me the favor of picturing this, right? So you're at the theater. You just finished watching Rise of the Beast. You
Yes.
think to yourself, oh man, that was a pretty good film, wasn't it? That was a really good film. I really enjoyed that. Then mid-credit scene, you see the jungle. The camera pans through the jungle. You see an entrance to a cave. You hear like steps, angry, like potent steps. The camera like zooms to the ground. There's a T-Rex like footprint there. You hear the T-Rex roar. Camera cuts to black, and you hear a voice that isn't David K.
It's
I'd be like,
I don't know about you, but all my hype for that scene would immediately dissipate.
I'll just be like sitting in my seat. I'll just like pull out my paper, or, like my anti Rise of the Beast thing, and be like, okay, so let me write this down. So no David K as Beast Wars Megatron. This film sucks. Ruined the whole thing.
Because what even would more excite me about David K as Beast Wars Megatron? It's not even him using his normal voice, because he could perfectly do the Beast Wars voice with a little twist, just like Frank Walker did for Megatron in Age of Extinction and The Last Night, because that is not the usual G1 Megatron voice. We all know that. But what he did for like a live action Megatron was so goddamn cool. And I know David K would do something very similar if they just give him the role.
So I
That'd
got
be a huge
Martini
start.
is David Kaysen.
Yes, I will. Yes, I don't care. I don't care. I don't
He's
care.
like, I will die on this hill.
I will. Yes, I will die on the hill that David K is Beast Wars Megatron. That's it. No one else can voice him.
Oh
You got
well.
Peter.
Exactly.
You got Peter Cullen for Prime, and you got David K for Beast Wars Megatron. There's no other. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not transactable. It's not like transactionable.
I know how I can rage you right now. Someone said in the chat they should have Pierce Brosnan be the voice
Brosnan.
of live action be Megatron.
I think you mean Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah. Does it look like I know how to pronounce the last name?
It's James Bond, my
Sorry,
friend.
sorry.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Don't you dare.
Said, watch them bring back Hugo Weaving as Beast Wars Megatron.
I'm going to deliver the hottest take ever. Y'all ready for this? Y'all know.
Oh shit, it's
They
coming.
can bring back
Get
Hugo
ready.
Weaving. They can bring back Hugo Weaving for G1 Megatron, but don't they dare bring him back for Beast Wars Megatron.
I would say I feel like Welker should be Megatron. I
Of
have.
course, he's gonna be Megatron, but still, I wouldn't mind if they brought back Weaving.
Oh yeah, same. Also, do you guys think? I actually know this actor, Peter Dinklage.
You mean-
Dinklage.
You mean Peter
Dinklage.
Deep? Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. The point
Peter
is,
Deep?
I know this guy's.
Deep
I know
Peter.
this. I know this actor because I watch Game of Thrones and every now and then. So I know what this guy sounds like. It's gonna be interesting if he will do justice for Scourge.
I think he will.
I think he will. Peter Dinklage is a great
I think
actor,
he'll
so
do a very nice role for
Yeah.
Scourge.
I've been waiting this whole time to talk about Scourge, or specifically Peter Dinklage, because I'm gonna tell you, when I found out he was voicing him, I immediately got hyped.
yeah, I got
was
excited
like,
as well.
it-
Yeah.
like for the next trailer that we hopefully get by sometime this year, hopefully.
Good
trailer
joke.
one.
No, just kidding.
I want to hear his voice, man. I want to hear it because I am hyped for him, man.
Yeah, I agree. Although I don't see the fact that they brought in Peter Dinklage also tells me a little bit, about how they're going with this, because I do see him as like a one-time thing, I don't see him playing Scourge for like 5 or 3 or even another movie. I think it is gonna be, he was Peter Dinklage, he was Scourge. That's it. Even if they do bring Scourge, down the future, I guess I could maybe see Peter Dinklage playing him. But seeing like I remember the first thing that came to my mind when I heard he was cast for Scourge was like the courtroom scene where he goes absolutely nuts and just starts like flipping off everyone. That scene is so good that I think he will be so good as Scourge that it might make me like Scourge a little bit more.
Yeah, I actually really love at the beginning. I was like, Scourge needs to grow on me, and over time, since I was editing over and over and over and over and over, and I made a fury about Scourge, I'm like, okay, his design is kind of fire. I actually love his design a lot.
I mean, it is literally on fire, but that's besides the point.
But I really like. I don't even know what that claw theme he has, but it's really cool looking, and I love his like. He just has the aesthetic that just looks really neat. And me and Stephen Lawson were talking about this. If you take away those little horns off his mask, he literally has like an Autobot looking mask symbol. And I was like, huh, that's kind of cool. So I'm excited about Scourge.
I just need Scourge.
He has
Man.
a lot of potential.
Well,
I just need him. I just need to hear him. I need to see him. Come on.
Yeah.
Give me new footage, Paramount. Come on, man. Please.
I mean, I agree. I think I actually like Scourge. I like the design. I like the idea and the concept of it. I like that he has the different symbols of the ones he killed on his grill. That's very badass. I like that.
I don't want to be.
But since we're at Scourge now, how about we discuss the theory?
No,
The theory.
I'll be I am not down for it to be Bayverse Optimus. Personally, I don't really want to be.
That's the. that's how I felt originally. I did make a video about this. It was on my Instagram and YouTube, and I've talked about it in one of my servers. I'll just say it bluntly and fast, in my opinion, and move on from it, and you guys can say what you think. But my opinion on Scourge, in the beginning, I was like not crazy about it, but then I started growing into it. I'm like, this could be a big chance them to redeem themselves and make a better version of Nemesis Prime and tell a better story for this version of Optimus, who, let's just say, this is Optimus corrupted or whatever. We don't know the story, but I am looking forward to them retelling the story of Nemesis Prime, but in a better way and redeeming themselves in a sense. So personally, I I fully welcome it, and I do see a lot of signs of design wise, it does definitely feel like this is a reanimated Optimus Prime for the Bay universe. And people are like, well, they need to look the same or whatever. It's like, look at Galvatron from Generation 1 and Megatron. They look nothing the same. The only thing they hold that is similar is a big ass cannon and some similarities in the face. But other than that, total different body and whatnot. And Scourge, I noticed on a render, like an official render, he has like Optimus's Energon blade, just kind of like weird looking now. Like it definitely reminds me of Optimus's Energon blade, like the trilogy Prime, and he has the pipes, the pipes on his back and stuff, and he has those little. I don't want to call them prime ears, but that's not what I'm going to call them. Those little circle things. You know what I'm talking about? That yeah, and Scourge's is smaller compared to Baver's Optimus's, but they're definitely there. He doesn't have the antennas, of course, but he does have that I guess you would call it the head crest or whatever, his forehead area. Yeah, that too. Like there's just so much evidence that this potentially could be Baver's Optimus that there is a high possibility that it could be. I'm not saying it is, but you got to take into consideration that this is more likely, possibly, the reanimation of Baver's Optimus. It's something to always consider because there's so much evidence going with it between these two characters. Now, I don't compare the trilogy Optimus. I compare the Last Night Optimus because they have more similarities, more so than the trilogy Optimus.
Okay.
So
which makes sense because if it's Baver's Optimus, then it should be the one from TLK, obviously.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If it was trilogy Optimus, where's all those pipes go?
Yeah, well, in general, it would just be really weird if it were trilogy Optimus. But yeah, my take on the whole thing. I mean, this rumor has been going around for such a long time. I think I heard it originally in the summer of. Wait, let me think. I remember I was in the car, and someone posted it in our team group. It was Alex, I think, and it was in 2021 actually. Back then, and I know my first reaction to it was, what the hell, this sounds really bad. And I was like, nah, they're never gonna do that. And my problem with it is, on the one hand, I'm like, no, that they won't do that, and on the second, the other, I'm like, but there's so many like little things that could make it be real. That I'm kind of like, I don't know anymore. And here's my take. What I would think if like, let's say we're watching Rise of the Beasts all on opening day, and suddenly like Scourge turns to Optimus and is like, I am your father or something like that.
I am your father, Optimus. I am your daddy.
I am all the Optimus. Sorry. And yeah, something like that. My reaction would be, I don't like it, because not because it's evil Optimus, but because it would imply that the Bayverse is completely destroyed and dead, and that the Autobots lost there.
Yeah.
And that feeling, that's the thing that would kind of kill me there, because it would mean that all the Bayverse movies that I love to watch and still watch and grew up with amounted to nothing.
Yeah, say that's pretty much with me. Like, I feel like it just kind of a slap in the face to like.
Yeah, kind of
Bayverse
feels like
fans.
it, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's why I don't really like it personally, because it's like, I mean, I could I don't know, I just don't really like the idea. Like, I feel like it's like it'd be a kind of a cool twist, but like just for Bayverse Optimus, nah, man, like. Yeah, I feel like it would just confuse fans more, man. Like, fans are already so confused on whether this is a reboot or not sometimes, and I'm like, no, don't make it Bayverse Optimus, man. This is gonna confuse more people. They're like, oh wait, what's going on here? You know,
Yeah.
just as much as I love the Bayverse, like, you know, if it's flaws, just let it be. It's over. It's done. As much as that hurts me to say, it's done. Just leave it, please.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same boat. Of course, I would like to see what they have in mind, but at the same time, it's in a way it will definitely divide the fandoms even further. Where it's like, look, the Bayverse are the villains, and the G1 are the good guys. And cheer on for G1. Bayverse bad.
Yeah, pretty much. It just give like the G1ers to be like, oh look, Bayverse Optimus is bad. We were right. And I'd be like, bro, just shut up, please.
And I think the other thing is gonna be like, well, the new Optimus can kick Bayverse Optimus's ass because it's stronger.
Man.
I'm like, I want to dude. I had this stupid argument with someone saying Bumblebee Optimus could destroy the trilogy Optimus. I was like, really? And I was like, okay. I'm like, okay. What about that scene in Dark of the Moon where Optimus literally rained down, killed an entire army and Shockwave, and shot down the pillar and fought Sentinel Prime? Sure, he had help, but that man was fighting for his life. And then Bumblebee Optimus, and they had the audacity, this person had the audacity to say, well, Bumblebee Optimus doesn't kill. I'm like, he literally grabbed a Seeker by the neck and got his gun and shot his head off.
Yeah.
You're telling me he doesn't kill?
Yeah, he also like landed, like he drove into that one Seeker and like transformed on him and like landed on him. His head rolled off and he kicked his head into another Seeker. I'm like, god damn.
Bumblebee is.
This is the Kid Appeal character, guys.
Well, it's like, I have these arguments saying Bumblebee from the Bumblebee movie is better than the one from the Bayverse. I'm like, really? Okay, sure. Bumblebee ripped the spine off of Ravage, but come on, look what he did to Dropkick. Look what he did to, I'm gonna say Skywarp, because he was purple and black, and he just straight up killed it.
What the hell, man? What did I do?
How does that make you feel, Malachi?
I feel kind of betrayed, man. Like, I don't even like dislike Bumblebee, but like, that's just kind of cold, man. Like, what did I do?
Oh my god. It's just
I can't do the
like,
podcast no more, man. What the hell?
it's just brutal, man. He's just brutal and I feel like in the last night, someone brought this up in the chat. I'm just gonna say right now, okay, if
here it
Bumblebee
comes.
didn't have apparently God mode powers, he would have died by Optimus in a few seconds. Like, he probably got one hit by Optimus in the face, and Optimus, when he rips his doors off and everything, he's dead. He's gonna die. Like, he's not coming back for that.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's many things wrong with last night, but that is the one thing, or one of the many things that pisses me off. It's just like they gave him that stupid ability just so he wouldn't fucking die from Optimus. And like, I feel like they didn't even have to do that. You make him last a little bit just to show like, oh yeah, Bumblebee's, he's more than meets the eye, okay, sure. But don't give him some stupid ass, rebuild ability just so you can be after the fight. Be like, okay, Bumblebee's fine. Don't worry about it. He's chill. He has little god mode.
I really don't like Bumblebee's voice. It was so bad in so many ways. Like,
Gentlemen,
Uh,
we're devolving.
I just
into our
wanted to
usual
say.
stream trope No, all right. I love shitting on the last night as much as the next person, but we literally do this every stream.
It's
man.
every
I gotta pull
stream.
my
We gotta
notes,
go
Martini.
slightly back on top.
No, Martini, get out of here. I'm pulling out my notes, okay? Leave me alone. Let me roast the film, god damn it. No, I'm joking.
To be fair, I haven't been here in a long ass time.
Okay.
So shit can be said to me.
To bring the topic back, what about Battle
Yeah.
Trap as Ironhide?
Oh,
Wait, hold on.
okay.
Stop!
Before we talk about Battle Trap, before we talk about that, here's my problem with Prime, with Scourge being Bay Prime. So, the concept of Scourge being an Optimus Prime from the future that somehow got corrupted, whatever, lost his faith, forgot what it meant to be an Autobot, goes back to the past, fights Optimus. Optimus, of course, wins, and then Optimus learns from technically his own mistakes, and that helps him become a better leader. Sure, I like that. That is a concept that has been done somewhat similarly in other series. Mainly, I'd say the War for Cybertron trilogy, even though it was very TLDR, but whatever. To me, that concept is cool. Now, what is my problem with that future version of Prime being Bay Prime is that would introduce a concept that while I was a very big fan a few years ago, I am fucking tired. I'm done. Every single film has done it, and I have it up to here. Say it with me now. Multiverse. I've fucking had it with multiverse films. We had No Way Home. We had Spider-Verse. We have The Flash. We have Everything Everywhere Here at Once. We have fucking Multiverse of Madness. Now we got another Spider-Man film. If we had WandaVision, dude, I'm done. I'm so done with multiverse.
Hey man, Hasbro's trying to follow the trend.
Look, man, I just wanted.
That's what angers me. There's so clearly, it's such a corporate decision to add multiverse in the film. It fucking, I'm sick and tired because I know it's not gonna make any sense. The franchise is not ready for multiverse. We're 2 films in, and they already want to introduce an Optimus Prime from another universe. Get the fuck out of here! Don't do that shit.
I will say one quick thing, then anyone else can speak after this. I'm just gonna say something relative to that. That's how I felt about when I heard Terracons and maybe Unicrons could be in this movie. I'm like, that is way too freaking early for a franchise, for a brand new franchise that just started up. It's like they should have just, I don't know, made a Bumblebee 2 or whatever, or like do something. Or it should have just been. It should have just been Megatron. Like the Decepticons are here. Like we have to free Megatron. Let's go! Come on, guys!
Yep.
But instead it was like, let's have Terracons. Let's have the Maximals. Let's have Predacons. Let's have possible future multiverse shit. It's like,
It's so
guys.
much for a franchise that's 1 film in now, and we're like, yeah, multiverse,
Not even that.
Terracons.
Not even that. From a franchise that is 1 foot in the pool of going basically bankrupt, if you will. Well, it's not going bankrupt, but if this film fails, that we're not going to get more for a long time. And they're introducing dumb shit. Hopefully they're not, but if they are, it's dumb.
Man,
And it's not.
I don't know about y'all.
Yeah,
I just want to see Dick Bot from Revenge of the Fallen back. I just want to see him back.
Fuck's
He'll leave
sake.
Multiverse. He comes to a portal. He's like, "What's up, boys?"
I want, you know what I want? You know what I want in Rise of the Beasts? I want Optimus, that scene where Optimus closes his mask, right?
Yeah.
What we don't see in the trailer, on the other side, is like a portal opens,
No.
and then out of it steps Devastator with his balls.
Honestly, I thought it'd be kind of cool. It was like, this is just me. Of course, like, it's mixed feelings about Scourge being Bayformers Prime. I was like, if that ends up happening, I kind of want I want to see what happened to Bayverse Megatron. I'm like that point. I'm like, dude, the dude got kicked out. We don't even know what happened to this fucker. Like, he could be dead, alive, or whatnot. They're like, what happened? What happened to you?
He poofed.
Find out in Rise of Unicron in 2022.
It's not like I'm not confident in that already, Fane. It's not like
Silence.
a barricade.
I don't know what you're talking about. We don't know what's happening. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think we
Oh,
also
really?
don't. To be honest, I think we also don't know what's happening right now.
Yeah, no, what's Rise of Unicron? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's
The
just
barricade,
weird.
Yeah, the barricade is like, he's like, shit. He's like, oh, Lord Megatron, I don't even know where I'm at right now.
Or Megatron. I've been skipping films, man. I appeared in the first one, left like
Oh my
halfway
God.
through. Didn't show up for the second one. I just said fuck that shit. I don't want to go. I don't want.
Oh.
I don't want to drive to Egypt,
Oh.
man. It's expensive
Yeah.
as hell.
Exactly. And I actually was about to make this joke where Megatron's like, where were you? And he's like, totally not smoking blunts and just watching the fog. Lord
Smoking.
Megatron."
You meant smoking blunts with Brunt? Okay, I'm done.
So, man, it's like I've been chilling, man. I just let you guys do it. I showed up in Chicago. I got my eye shot off. My leg got exploded. I left again. I showed up in last night. Got
should've followed
found
the
on.
trend.
Left again. Like, man, I'm just
It's
done.
like that meme. You guys seen that meme where it's like they have this hinky chip and they're like trying to press the button? It's like shows barricade. He's like proceed with Megatron in the final battle or dip. And barricade is like he's like, oh, come on, which one should I pick? Oh, I know. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
He looks back for a second. All of the Decepticons are getting absolutely wrecked by Optimus in the one team. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna choose a life.
It's like what TFI did in that one thing. I saw like a little bit of it where he was like Galvatron's like, you have any notion or you're blunt or something like that or whatever. And if I was barricaded, but like, look, man, it was either me or I just get absolutely wrecked like all down there at Decepticons, like Nitrous Goose.
Look, man, who has lived through all 5 films? Not you. You died twice already and got rebirthed twice. Look who lived, man, okay? You should listen to Starscream's advice and be a goddamn coward.
Yeah, that'd be kind of funny if Barricade says that. He's like, oh, you know, cowards do survive. It's not like that doesn't mean anything or whatever.
Megatron's like, you shut the hell up. Don't bring that shit back up, man.
Oh, my
God.
God.
Guys,
So-
I need to say, last night sucks.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Bring it full
so
circle on ya.
to bring the topic back, to bring it all back.
Yeah, you know, we just had to do that, dude. Like, come on. Come on.
It was too tempting. It was too tempting.
Exactly.
To bring it back.
I was sitting here, like, it was starting to loom. I'm like, you know what? I gotta say it. I hate the last night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. And they did it dirty with Bone Beavers.
So
Okay. Anyways,
Orange Ironhide. No, I'm just kidding.
No!
yes.
Stop!
Not gonna
Okay,
happen.
Stop!
It's not gonna happen. We all
I saw
okay.
that
let-
coming.
let-
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Guys,
Listen.
it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Listen right now. Listen right now. I say, people are always saying, well, this is Ironhide come back as evil Decepticon. I'm like, okay, guys, what if this is Ironhide before he became an Autobot, based on the IDW comics? And this is him as a Decepticon, because it was even stated, apparently this dude, Battletrap, has a Decepticon emblem on his forehead, and he joins the Terracons. So I'm like, okay, then, you know, the best thing I can say, Battletrap is more likely, if there was to say, if this is Ironhide,
It isn't.
people would say, this is Ironhide reincarnated. I'm like, I want to smack you, dude. like I can see it being Ironhide before he was a Decepticon. If they do that, I think that'd be kind of cool because they're taking it from the comics. But the likeness of that happening is very slim. I did make a slight theory about that, but it's more likely not going to happen.
I
They're
think-
probably going to just be like,
They just slapped a name and they're like,
Yeah.
okay, let's call it a day. Like with Blitzwing, it was like, this is Starscream. No, it's not Starscream. No, this is Blitzwing now. Okay, well, good night.
Good night, good job, everyone. No, but I think to cut it short, no, are you crazy? It isn't.
Yeah.
It's literally, someone said it in the comments, it's literally just Hasbro reusing an old mold I think they have
Yeah.
from Bumblebee, actually.
How funny would it be?
Not
And
even that. Not even that. I think it's completely on purpose. You know what? I think I actually low-key think that Stephen Cable Jr. is a genius.
for fuck's sake,
Because
Martini.
He saw us. He saw us. Yeah, listen to me. Listen to me. This is gonna be the most tinfoiled hat shit you will hear all day. But I swear to God, if this turns somewhat to be real, I'm a genius, and he is so as well. I really deep in my heart think that Stephen Cable went on Reddit, saw people freaking out of this tiny little detail of Scourge's design, and people now are freaking out because it's gonna be Bayformers Optimus. I think he went on Reddit, saw that, and was like, you know what? I'm gonna reuse old renders so people freak out even more. That's why people are now saying that Battletrap is Ironhide. That's why people, I don't know who the hell said this, but why, and whatever. Someone said that Nightbird is Jazz.
No.
I'm gonna say something real quick, and I think the best thing I can say about Nightbird, I'm like, what if it's Shadow Reborn? I think that'd be kind of cool.
I think Nightbird
And
is
you know what?
sideways.
I have
Stop! You're gonna summon the fire, bro. You're gonna summon fire, bros.
David, don't make me go to your country and literally take that how much that camera was. I'll take it personally and I'll burn it to a crisp. And I'll ruin the movie for you.
Jesus.
I can tell you.
Well, this stream is going well.
If they had,
We're very wise individuals. We are very calm people.
man, last night sucks, man.
But, okay, but
It was a shit movie. Anyways.
what is even
But no,
happening?
I can tell you for a fact. I know it's like obviously like what David said. It's obviously just like they just slapped the design on the box and like. Just for a quick little toy.
But
It's
you know,
obvious,
you know
but
what
it's
is so weird about it? I mean, I know they just reused it. There's a literal toy, by the way. It looks almost the same. It's just recolored. But what I don't get, I don't get the thinking, you know, because they have a battle trap render, you know. Why would you take the no
Steven,
guys calm down. I know your Bayverse toes are tingling, but calm down.
Man, I'm about to say it again. I'm
But
about to say it behind the
guys,
stream, and everybody's like, no.
take a sip of the chua milk. Calm down.
I don't have any, okay? I'm not lucky enough.
That's why you're that aggravated. I get it now.
I'm not privileged enough, man. Also got some water, man. It's steaming.
I got Sprite. You know, Sprite's the way to go.
This is from McDonald's.
No.
Shame.
I'm just
Shame.
joking.
I'm just joking.
Okay.
Something really quick I want to say. I'm not trying to put one of my voice actors on blast. I love him. Yeah, he's a great voice actor and everything. Very good voice actor. The best of the best Megatron. But I sent him a reaction gif of using Beast Wars Megatron saying yes. And he says he hates that Megatron.
Oh God. Tell him to fuck. Tell him, literally send him this message.
Oh.
Martini said, you can fuck off. In parentheses, JK lol, ILY.
No,
I think he's
but-
pretty serious about that.
But what I wanted to say before we can't drift it off
We
talking.
know what you wanted to say.
Jesus fucking
You wanted
Christ,
to say,
Malachi.
last night it sucked, right?
No.
You want to bring it back again, right? Yeah, no.
Fuck's sake. Okay. I'll try for the 5th time. Okay. What I don't get is the thinking that they wrote Battle Trap and used the Terracon logo and then slap back on top, put the Ironhide render in orange. It just looks so fucking terrible.
Yeah, like I mean, because they had I think it was for Bumblebee.
It's like, who are you fooling?
Yeah, Yeah, well, I think they had a pretty much identical figure for I think it was when Bumblebee released, but it was actually like they didn't name it some random ass character. They literally named it Ironhide, but it was Ironhide. Like it kind of like a similar like truck mode and stuff like that. But it was literally just Bay versus Ironhide, like repainted.
Yeah.
But it's at least that was at least Ironhide. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Yeah, sure, different continuity, but whatever. Man,
mean, they're-
really just got Battle Trap and slapped that name on Baber's Ironhide colored orange.
But it's
Yeah,
weird.
what's
It's a
I
bit weird,
honestly
yeah.
had this theory that I thought it was Bumblebee. Like I thought that would be Bumblebee. Like
What?
Florida's.
All I'm saying is I don't know what happened. Obviously, it's just some like quick little thing. Like they just want to make a quick toy, obviously. Like I said, but like if I'm in theater, man, and like Scourge has his reveal, like, oh yeah, I'm Baber's Optimus, and then fucking Battle Trap has someone thinks, oh yeah, I'm Baber's Ironhide. I will stand up in theater, in a theater of casual fans, and be like, the fuck is this?
I'm walking out.
I would.
In front of
like-
children, I will swear. I'll be like, the fuck is this shit? Everyone will stare at me. I'm like,
I
oh,
would
sorry, my bad.
honestly, I would have liked to see just Hartnell to do something because I think they kind of did him dirty in Dark and the Moon. Like, not the way they did Ironhide, but he didn't even voice Barricade. I don't know why they decided, hey, Frank, you want to voice Barricade? But just was like, but I'm still here. Like, can I? He's like, nah, I got Frank. He's like, but that's my character. He's like, no, you're good. So,
Yeah.
Oh my god, Nightbird is probably the RC triplets resurrected. Nah,
my
Dan,
God.
stop. I'm
Okay.
gonna stop you right there. No.
Okay.
No. Frenzy is Freezer? Oh, nah, man, nah. I'm not doing this.
Martini,
People in the
help.
chat are gonna trick me.
Martini, help. We need to bring this conversation back on track.
I'm
All right,
done.
yes. All right, go coming back to Rise of the Beast and the Nightbird. I do have two theories. I heard that John said that Battle Trap was going, if like Battle Trap was like Ironhide, but before he became an Autobot. That would be a cool thing, except for the fact that we already saw Ironhide in Bumblebee. And dude, there's no way he does a full 360 plastic surgery faction change in 10 years. Not even that, it's like 3 years, I think, or 4, something like that. Human years. But however, I do feel that Battle Trap, if he were to become an Autobot, I think he would most likely become Rat Trap. It just makes sense. You know, Rat Trap is the only one of the Maximals who hasn't been revealed yet. His name ends with Trap. We haven't even been confirmed if he's gonna die yet. Scourge is most likely gonna die. Nightbird, I don't know. Battle Trap, I don't know. Again, it's Battle Trap. Rat Trap wouldn't be that much of a change. He maybe has some change of heart, whatever, realizes that following Scourge was a bad thing to do and he's on the wrong path. He decides to join the Maximals and change his name accordingly. I think that could be an interesting concept, especially a way to introduce Rat Trap being an asshole. Because he would be a previous Decepticon.
Can I sum this up? You just said you think Battle Trap switches sides and turns into Rat Trap?
No, I think I said if he were to switch sides,
This is
it wouldn't be Ironhide.
I am so confused right now. I don't know what the hell you just said.
This
Isn't
truly is the
Ironhide
Vapors.
alive? But isn't it Ironhide alive though? In the
You know what? You know what? We just all. How about we all agree it's not Ironhide and we just move on?
You know what? I think this one thing in the chat, this one message from Dan, the man in chat, sums up this conversation. Let me just see. Unicron is really Skids and Mudflat Mega combined.
No.
That sums up this whole thing.
No. You know what?
Oh, God.
You know this is how it's like. I'm Ironhide. You're Ironhide. I'm Ironhide.
Yeah. One the Ironhide is just fucking Battle Trap. It's like no.
Everyone
man,
is
you guys are-
Ironhide. That's the real plot of the film. Everyone is Ironhide.
Is there any more Ironhides I should know about?
And then Anthony Ramos is like, guess what?
No. 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 Please no.
Okay.
Anyways.
Okay, really moving on now.
How about we get out of Donald
Yes,
Trump?
yes, let's
We're
get out of
moving on
there.
now. I wanna talk about Bumblebee for a
Okay,
moment.
I want to talk about last
God.
episode, guys. I'm sorry.
okay. Bumblebee, go ahead.
Yes, I would like to talk about Bumblebee because there's this fan theory that I saw once on a channel. I can't remember which channel it was, but ever since I heard of it, I was blown away, and it would seem like something Travis and I would do. So I wanna talk to you about with you guys if you will be down to see it in live action, which is we all know that Blitzwing dies. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes.
We all know that he was purposefully done a seeker and not his original G1 incarnation. Am I correct?
Yes.
All right. So there's this fan theory, or there was this fan theory before Rise of the Beasts, grabbed like 5 scripts and merged them together, that Bumblebee 2 would have it could have actually, since it was a theory, nothing was confirmed, there were no leaks or anything. It was just pure fan hypothesis that Bumblebee would have had Sector 7 try to make their own Transformer using parts from Blitzwing, parts from Dropkick, and parts from Shatter. Now, if you were a military guy and you were making a robot to fight for your country, wouldn't it make sense if he can transform into 2 things? What would be the most dangerous things you could turn him into? That they would give you the most powerful advantage: a tank and a jet.
Yeah.
So, and then, so if hypothetically the government made Blitzwing, like tried at least, because Blitzwing you would know, would have his own consciousness and then escape, whatever, join back with the Decepticons. Not only would they have the excuse to make him a tank and a jet, not only would they have the excuse to make him a triple changer, but since he was made from Shatter, Dropkick, and himself, he would also have the animated multiple personality gimmick.
Oh.
What do you guys think about that?
I could tell you that I'm extremely lost.
I want to say I wouldn't mind it, but at the same time, I honestly just want to say I want them to retcon Blitzwing and Bumblebee not actually being Blitzwing. I know it would be confusing, especially for the toys. We already had Studio Series, but man, just retcon it and give us actual Blitzwing triple changer. Please.
But this would be actual Blitzwing triple
Yeah,
changer.
but I don't. I just it doesn't have to be. They don't even have to do it complicated. Like that would be enough for me. Just retcon it and be like, yeah, this is actually Blitzwing. That's just some random ass secret.
See, this is why I don't do theories anymore. It literally destroys your mind.
I think about that and I'm like, it could definitely work. And the animated multiple personality thing would definitely be cool. But at the same time, it's I'm just I don't even want anything complicated. I just wanted to retcon Bumblebee Blitzwing to not actually be Blitzwing and then have actual Blitzwing show up.
But then again, what would do the story worse? The complicated version or a retcon?
Man,
that's the thing.
We're already dealing with multiverse shit, man. It doesn't matter. Martini, I see what you're saying, but we're too far gone, man. Just fuck it. Who cares? Paramount doesn't care anymore, man.
Sadly, I think after Rise of the Beast, we won't even get to see Blitzwing.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too. They killed off. They made Blitzwing just a seeker, killed him off, and then we have Cliffjumper, killed him off. Why?
I do think.
And why not?
Probably Oh. Hello?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool. My mic bugged out for a second. I don't know if you guys.
That was funny.
Sorry. What I do think, knowing Travis Knight, what he said in interviews, when he's talked about G1, how he apologized to everyone at Comic-Con because Blitzwing wasn't Starscream. I do think he probably had it in his mind some way to bring him back in Bumblebee 2, but funny, he didn't get to make Bumblebee 2. He didn't even get to make this one. So I really do think that Blitzwing, we'll never get to see Blitzwing again.
Yeah, I also think that, yeah.
At least we do another reboot, but that would be too much.
But
I'm laughing at y'all. I'm looking at the chat. It says Cliffjumper is the Yamcha Transformers man.
She really is. Though.
Okay.
That trend started back in 2012 or 10 in Transformers Prime, dude. That's where it all started. That's where it all began.
But in order to bring it all back, what I wanted to say is regarding Rise of the Beast, because it seems like we've been kind of shitting on it, but
Yeah,
I
had my anti-res. I wasn't kidding, man. I had my anti-res of the Beast notes up here with me, man. I was ready for this, man. I obviously hate the film, but anyway, go ahead.
I myself am really still excited for it. I'm hopeful. I'm really praying it's gonna be great. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I can't wait to see it. And day one IMAX, my friends.
Oh yeah, I'm the same way. That mixed feelings, but this movie could potentially be astonishing and very groundbreaking in a lot of things. And I'll just say in a blunt way, just because if it does go in multiversal or whatever, I'm all for it. Like, if it's done right, executed right, you could have all these ideas. The end game is if the execution is done right. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited for the film because I mean we haven't got a TF film in 5 years.
Yeah,
And this is like actual really big film too. Like when you see like all the characters that they're bringing and like the stage, it's pretty big film.
Very, very actiony. Feels like
Yeah, like I'm
like a
very
big
excited for it.
type of thing. Yeah.
yeah.
But
It
there's
feels
nothing worse. Like my biggest fear is that the movie just ends up being bad, and I'm just sitting here like, man, we waited 5 years, and this is what we get. We
I
just
get it,
another
yeah.
film that's labeled as a horrible film, and then see it bombs at the box office. Then we're not getting any more films for who knows how many years.
But
You know,
again,
And
you gotta
I think that's
believe,
the
man.
popular estimate.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know. That's just my big fear. Like, it just comes out and it's just bad. Like, like if I go on the internet that day it comes out, I see headlines like, "Oh, it's bad," or "It's a disaster," or like headlines like that. I'm gonna just die on the inside. I'm just gonna crawl. I don't know. I'll crawl into a ball in the room and start crying.
Yeah.
That'd be the most disappointing thing for me if it just ends up being horrible.
Oh yeah, I feel ya. One thing I would say real quick, we did not talk about one thing.
oh, I know
That
what's
was
coming now.
Rise of the Beast.
Can we,
The man with the
before
glass.
you begin, John? Can we not just keep the positive attitude?
We did not talk about Pablo or Wheeljack.
Oh
Whatever his
no! Oh no! You should not have mentioned this, John. we had something good going. Like we were talking sort of positive. Then Pablo.
You're going into dangerous territory, John, because I have very strong feelings.
Oh
Against
no,
Pablo.
John! Why did you say anything?
You know what?
Hey, Martini. I love Wheeljack. No, I'm kidding. I hate that design.
You know what? Before we go into this, for all the Hasbro employees watching, getting ready to ban us.
Your films
No,
suck.
no.
Cancel
Fuck's sake.
You can't make shit.
You know what? I give up.
Us films have made better content. Or us fans have made better content than you have in like the past I don't know how many years.
I could say something really bad here, and it's gonna be very controversial.
Don't
and
do
I
it.
might get multi-attack. Q was better designed than this awful design that we have currently for Wheeljack.
Oh,
Fight me.
Oh, we really get into spicy takes now, aren't we? You said
I disagree with that, not because I think Pablo is a better design than Q, but because I think they're both equally awful.
Honestly, I dislike Q more than Pablo.
I swear to God, Martini, I could have swear there was like a time last year. There was a time where you were like warming up to Q, but I don't know.
All right, here's the thing. I respect the idea of Q. All right.
Okay.
I don't like him. You know, I'm not gonna put a poster of Q on my wall.
Man, Martini
For
was probably
example,
like
I'm not in love with Q like Fire Brothers is in love with Sideways.
Mm.
My problem with Q is that it's an ugly design. I don't like it. But do I respect the idea that we're going for? Yeah. If they made it a toy, would I buy it? Yeah, because I need to complete my Dark of the Moon collection. It's not like I'm gonna ban him from my life just because he's not G1 Wheeljack. Sorry. I just don't like it. You know, I'm not a big fan. However, Pablo, I do hate genuinely.
Martini's just sitting here like, oh yeah, you know, like I don't really like the design, but I should do what they're going with. Meanwhile, he just like has Q's death on loop. He has a big bag of popcorn. Like, yes, die, you abomination.
Honestly, okay, I gotta this is slightly on topic. If you were at Decepticon and Barricade went to you, is like, which one you would want me to kill?
They all point to you.
B. No, man.
Whoa.
B's dying in that one. B is dying in that one.
Martini's headcanon, like, and Barricade goes up, like, hey, who wants to die first? They all of us point to Bumblebee. The Bumblebee's like, what the fuck, man?
Yes.
He gets shot by all the Decepticons.
Bumblebee's literally the next John Wick, like in that poster where they all point their weapons at him.
Yeah.
In my canon, a Barricade approaches a random Proform, says like, oh, which one should I kill? The Proform grabs the gun, points it at Bumblebee and shoots himself, and he's like, there, congrats, I just saved you probably like 5 deaths.
And Soundwave has like a revelation. He's like, holy shit, I would have died.
Yes, and there he gets flashbacks. He's getting like flashes to his death. Like, oh shit, I just avoided death.
Oh my gosh, that's another thing. I actually wanted to see the Decepticons after what I saw in Bumblebee. Like, out of all the designs, this is gonna be very controversial from me. Very controversial for me.
We've had controversial takes this whole time.
Yeah.
Listen, hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay. Go ahead, John. Go ahead.
Okay.
Everyone, ready your nuke hats.
I'm so ready, man. I have my glasses on, everything, protection gear.
Okay. One of the few designs, I'm gonna say the positive first before I go.
Be
into
careful,
the
John, what
I
you
liked the
say.
secret designs. I liked
Alright.
Bumblebee. I liked most of the Decepticons. But what I didn't like.
Don't you go where I think you're going.
Oh no. Oh.
Don't you dare.
Shockwave.
Oh, shit!
No. I think we need to end the stream. Just
Damn!
No, but seriously though,
That is not a hot take, that's a boiling take.
now the reason why I don't like the design, like it's overall an alright design, but my problem with this is his head looks like a football. He has 2 massive thighs. It's just not
thick, man.
He's a brother for being big.
Listen. I like Soundwave the most because he reminds me of the Cybertron video game Soundwave. That is iconic. He looks amazing. He looks like a badass. He sounds like a badass, and he's just amazing in every way.
Wait, John. Wait. I think I misheard you. Which character are we talking about that you said's really cool? Soundwave from which one? Which version of Soundwave?
Soundwave, Bumblebee Soundwave is the cool one. Bumblebee Shockwave is not the cool one, according to John.
Wait, what?
Now listen. Why I like this version of Soundwave because it reminds me of a more detailed version of the Fall Cybertron Soundwave, like from the video game, Warp Cybertron, Fall Cybertron Soundwave, and obviously more detailed and stuff. And I can hear the judgments. I am ready for those guns. I'm ready for all the weapons to be pointed at me with all shots fired. Also, I'm gonna say this right now. I liked Optimus's design on Earth, but I wasn't too keen of his design on Cybertron.
Oh,
You
fuck.
may fire your weapons.
Isn't it the same thing?
Wait, no. When he's on
What changes?
Earth,
What changes
Okay.
apart from like the shoulders? And to me, that
Yes, the shoulders made it better.
the back. If you look at his back, yeah.
Really? The back?
John,
And,
please. You don't
and,
see the back on the film.
Yeah, you do. You actually do.
Do you really?
Yeah, you do on Cybertron. You definitely do.
No,
when he's
but
not.
I'm talking about Truck Prime, Earth Prime.
That is something I can't safely say. It's hard to say, but I'm just saying in design of Cybertron Optimus, to me, kind of looks too Earth to be a Cybertronian design. But everyone's like, well, it's trying to be faithful to Generation 1. I'm like, I guess, but I was kind of hoping they went more original with the design for Cybertron designs instead of trying to go full blown G1. Like try to do what the Cybertron games done. Have you guys played the Cybertron games? I would imagine.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm
So
just
that,
like yes.
Would have been an interesting moment if someone said no.
Someone's like, what's Cybertron games? We all just jump them. We're like, what the hell did you just say?
well, my point is the Cybertron games did a great job of giving the aesthetic of originality, but having that Generation 1 feel for the characters.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
So that was of course, the designs for the Bumblebee characters, they're new, but you could definitely tell it's Generation 1 just, more spiced up to be more modern.
I just want to bring a comment up real quick from chat.
no.
Someone said John body shaming Shockwave. John, how could you? How could you body shame Shockwave? What do you do?
Well, all I could say, it's very logical.
Amen.
That's all I could
I understand that reference.
I remember.
But yeah, that's I like most of the designs, like Dropkick and Shatter. Love those designs. To Heart, Dropkick. I love the fact when he speaks, his mouth glows. I thought that was super creative. Super creative.
That's cool, yeah.
Oof. I'm just.
Oh no!
Oh God. Oh no.
We can't have no conversations without someone giving us spicy.
Oh, hang on a second. You don't like Dropkick's design. Are you telling me right now you hate his design? Is that what you're saying to me right now?
The character of Shadow and Dropkick are the best Decepticons I've ever seen written in fiction. They are great. Their interactions were great. Their role in the film is great. Everything they did was great.
Oh no.
Oh
I don't
God.
like their designs.
Oh.
I'm gonna take your vocal cords and you won't be able to speak as Unicron, bitch!
I really don't. I don't like their designs. I don't know what it is about them. I can get behind it.
Can I?
The characters are great. Their personalities are great. Their role in the film was great. Their designs, I just don't like them.
Martini, you shouldn't have said anything. Now me and David have to hold John back. Like holding him back. No, John, don't do it, man. It's okay. And you're like, John's absolutely freaking. Martini's sitting there just.
The glowing thing when he talks, yes, it is cool. Although it doesn't sell me on the rest of the design. Like I wouldn't have a statue of Dropkick or Shatter.
What do you mean, man? Oh, so wait, I think what Martini's telling us, I might be wrong, but I think what he's telling us is that he would rather have a statue of Skids and Mudflap, obviously, because.
Oh yeah, of course. Or he would like Wheelie has a statue.
Oh God.
He's a very good character. He's a very good character.
Martini's sitting there like, God damn it, you guys.
I'm sorry, guys, but my lawyer has just advised me to not continue this conversation for the betterment of my health and those associated with me. So, just for legal sakes, how about we move on?
I got David sitting here like, oh my God.
Let's talk about the design of. No, I'm just kidding.
David has to control.
I'm
his
taking
past.
it. I'm taking it all in.
David's
Can
like,
I
"Hey,
just
I'm just
can I
you guys."
can I just can I just quickly chime in and break a little
Yes, go
a
ahead.
little lance for my friend Bumblebee Optimus, because John, you're crazy. Bumblebee Optimus is Bumblebee Optimus. Psst. Bumblebee Optimus is love.
Oh, I thought you said he was shit.
Even though,
Wait.
even though, just to offend the G1ers, Bayver's Optimus will always be the best.
Oh
yeah.
Where the G1 was at? I gotta see the comments. Where the G1
Oh yeah, I definitely need to see this too. You know, David, I got a question for you then. Which version of Bayver's Optimus do you like more? The trilogy Optimus or the one from his Night look?
The trilogy.
Okay.
I was gonna say, yeah, if he says night look, I was going to be like, what?
Well, hey, guess what?
What?
Uh-oh.
Like more than I look.
I like the night version.
Yeah, I know.
What?
I knew that.
John? What?
See, but that shows that John has no taste in Optimus designs. I'm just kidding.
Hey, David, you know what I need to say to you? This is all I have to say to you. Did you forget who I am?
Can I drink my exotic milk?
I don't care about your exotic milk. I care about respect. I like how we just have we just keep it like I feel like this is my fault. As soon as I got in here, it's just spicy take. I'm sorry, guys.
The spice level turned up a hell of a lot.
Spicy take. I am sorry.
No, we have had spicy take after spicy take, but that's okay. It's just how it be on the Rise of Unicron headquarters.
Yeah, this is probably one of the spiciest.
We got in, and then literally I don't know how long it was after I got in. We started bashing last night, and then we started talking about cons about Rise of the Beast, and then we started talking about cons about everything else. I'm just like, I feel so bad.
You
as soon as
could.
I got here, we started cons about every possible thing imaginable.
You made it spicy. You made it glorious.
Oh man, Fate Lift just a deep David.
I-
Yes.
I love his the whole plate. I ate the whole plate.
Everyone just starts spamming memes in chat.
Oh god damn it.
Start spamming red milk and deep D. Just start spamming all this.
But now you guys see what I meant with doing a live podcast is more epic.
No, yeah. You just get me in here now.
Oh, for fuck's sake, rethink the past.
Oh my god.
Ooh, I just remembered something.
What's up?
Maybe I should drop another bomb.
Oh no. Oh.
Because I thought about it, we did a lot of Bumblebee / G1 hot takes, if you will.
Yes.
And I thought the franchise, so I had
I remember bringing up Hot Rod. Is that what's about to
Oh
come up?
god.
No, everyone, no.
Hot Rod is not a hot take, by the way.
I'm a big defender of Hot Rod. Everyone knows that. That's old news.
No, we know that you're a Dragonstorm lover.
Okay. Well,
yeah, of course.
Martina, I don't know what to tell you, but how do I put this lightly? Hot Rod is how do I put this? I am not crazy about it.
Don't worry, John. I've heard it all. I've heard people complain. I've heard people complain. Oh, I've heard people cry. No, Optimus Prime died because of Hot Rod. I've heard people cry all over the internet, and the salt of their tears makes my food taste better.
I just want to chime in. I probably shouldn't even mention this. I'm not trying to bring it back up. I just want to mention it because I didn't even realize it until now. Which is probably for the best. Don't mind you. I'm saying this is probably for the best. We completely end up skipping over the whole Pablo thing with.
It's kind of true, yeah.
Which like I said, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That might be for the best. We'll just keep going with Hot Rod. But I thought about it wait, we talked about Q. And we just kept going off track, and we completely forgot about Pablo.
Dude, honestly, it's for the best. It's for the best.
Okay, anyway, just keep going with Hot Rod.
Yeah. Okay. On a serious combo, I don't mind Hot Rod from a standpoint, but this might be. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate.
Oh, here we go.
This is kind of John. Have you noticed, John?
It's like the eighth. It's like the eighth.
Optimus, come here. Come here.
No, wait, John. Have you noticed that almost every sentence in the last 15 minutes from you has been, I probably will get hate for
Hold on,
this,
guys, I
but...
have a take, okay? Hear me out.
Yeah. Hear me out. Okay, don't
All right,
make me
hold on.
bring my
Let
him- Okay.
credit. Okay. Okay.
Let him prove it.
Okay.
That just caught me off guard. Martini's like, oh, here we go. Anyway, go ahead, John. Go ahead.
Okay, so despite how I feel about the last night, I actually didn't mind Hot Rod as a character.
No. Shut up! Why?
Hey, let me finish. Wait.
I hate the accent.
I was saying why I like this version of Hot Rod because he's very different and original. And on top of that, the reason why I like this version of Hot Rod because he's not that typical trope talking about he's that type of character is like I exist now and Optimus is going to die and I'm gonna become the next Prime. Hee 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 ha. That wasn't it at all. Hot Rod was a very minor character, but didn't exist as much as the character, and he was just there. That's why I liked him, because he wasn't a big role character. I was like, thank God. Thank you, Hasbro, for having fucking brains. Thank you.
I love that you're connecting Hot Rod's character with someone doing something intelligent. I love that.
First of all, it's already heresy the fact that you're calling Hot Rod a character. Number one. The last night, Hot Rod, it's a hot take already that you're calling him a
David,
character.
it's going down.
It's going down. It's going down.
Number 2.
I'm gonna ride off with Dragonstorm in the sunset. See you guys.
Honestly, David made the most sensible decision this whole time that he just believes. He's like, I haven't around this. I said, I'll see you guys later. He'll come back like an hour later, be like, okay, I bet you come on, you guys. The whole fucking call's on fire. The stream fucking blew up. It's like,
Oh my gosh. I would honestly say, I just thought there was not much of a problem with Hot Rod, to be personally honest. Obviously I said that as a joke about him, him existing for Optimus. Usually, like G1, they only did that in G1. And honestly though, I actually didn't mind Hot Rod. I'm all for different takes and whatnot. So it was welcoming, and that's just my personal opinion. I personally enjoyed Hot Rod, despite what people say. I guarantee you people don't like him because he's French. And I'm going to say right now, if that's your reason for hating Hot Rod, I'm not trying to sound like an asshole here, but you guys are racist as well.
What?
For
Did-
me, honestly, I just don't get the thought behind the accent. Just not because, like, John's going to be like, oh, yeah, you're racist, man. What the hell?
John.
It's not because I don't like French accents. It's just, I could have sworn, I don't know if it was behind the scenes or where I heard this from, but I could have sworn I heard that Bay decided to give him the accent because they couldn't think of how to give him a character. How? How?
It sounds though like something that Bay would do.
That's what I get. How can you not say? How is the only personality that you can think of is French accent? Why?
Honestly, though, it's nice to see some accents kind of like, honestly, this is kind of on topic, but like when I start dubbing Transformers Prime, I always imagine Arachnid with a high-class British accent. I always imagine that for her.
Oh my god, this whole call has just been crazy. I'm sorry, I haven't interrupted.
It's a crazy call, but
this call is
Malachi,
absolutely insane.
Malachi, you
this
think
is my first call in months, and it's this.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
This is probably the craziest, but Malachi, if you think this is crazy, wait for Martini's response because he's charging up, my friend.
Yeah. I sent something in the chat response.
Oh god. god. I want to hear what Martini has to say, but I feel like it's just gonna be such a take. It's just
Dude,
kill
it's
us.
gonna be like it's gonna be one of those takes where he has to drink water first, then he's gonna say everything, then he's gonna just get quiet, sip, and you're gonna hear this.
I think.
Okay,
I
wait,
think I need water for this, man. Like I
Okay.
need
Water
the
for this.
I
wait,
haven't had water for the past half
Wait.
hour, man. I'm getting thirsty. Okay?
wait. Okay,
Can't.
you know what? Okay,
I need-
wait.
I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hold on.
I also will get some water. You know what? I will also get some water and martini. Go ahead.
Wait, what? You guys are leaving me with him? You're gonna let him go crazy at me?
Oh, there's so many levels of my body that are charged with complete anger right now. Number one, I know you. The worst part is I know you said some of those things to trigger me because I know, and you feel you couldn't possibly feel that harder. Little lady, no, you couldn't possibly feel that was a good idea. That's number one. Number two, I don't hate the fact that Hollywood is French. I think that it's an endearing concept. I think it could be possibly a brilliant idea. What I hate is the fact that they based his whole personality on the fact that he has a stupid accent. Oh, and he can't get rid of it. Why? Why can't he get rid of it? He's a machine. He can connect to the internet. We've seen Transformers connect to the internet. They can talk however they want. You can do a Transformer having an accent, and the hate can be cool. Case in point, Dino. Case in point, Crosshairs, who's a little bit of an Australian nut. Case in point, Cogman. Roadbuster, yeah. Literally, you can't have Transformers have nationalities and have it be something interesting. Hell, we do it with Hot Rod. Hot Rod in our film is a great character. He's an actual character, first of all. Second two, he's great. Second three, we use French. The fact that he's French, we at least do something with that. You don't just have him talk in a silly accent and not take anything from the culture. There's a great way to make characters have nationalities and have them be great. One of my favorite characters in all of fiction is French. Case in point, Chamber from Valorant. The way he talks, the way he moves, the way he dresses. It's an interesting concept that plays off of his Frenchness, if you will. Now, the problem with Hot Rod not only is his personality, not only is the fact that they dealt with him in a stupid French way, not only is that, it's also his design, his face. I absolutely despise Hot Rod's face in The Last Night. All right, fine, yes. I knew for a long time that if Hot Rod was in a movie, he was going to be a Lamborghini. That was a definite given. He didn't even need to be. He doesn't need to be the G1 colors. He doesn't need to be anything close to G1. Hell, Hot Rod's body. He's the everything neck and down is absolutely amazing. Looks amazing. It's a perfect Hot Rod design. He looks sleek. He looks fast. There's some poses that he has where he looks absolutely insane. His toy, apparently, from what I've heard, since I don't have it, it's great. It looks great. Hot Rod's design was meant to be such a cool thing, especially with the new aesthetic of the later movies. Now, what's the problem? His face. It's so... I hate it. I absolutely despise it. I'm turning into Starscream now. I don't know why. I hate Hot Rod's face. Why? I want to know what was the creative process behind it. Fine, yes, people can be fine with it. People can say, yes, people can be like, yeah, you know what, I don't mind it. It's not such a bad design. I don't care about it. Okay, that's fine. I respect that. But for you, but if someone tries to convince me that design is the best Hot Rod has ever looked, I will hunt them down, I will kill them, and I will bury their body in a Hot Rod-made casket. I need water.
So I just got back.
Hey,
I kind of right just in time. I was really about to come back and be like, okay, don't tell me I missed Martini
well-
going on. Then I come back and I hear him like,
Oh,
he's
no,
gonna
what's
hunt
been
someone
going on?
down.
I just listened to all of this. I just listened
God damn it.
to all of this, and it was a lot.
God God damn it, I missed it all. Fuck. Someone sum it up for me, please, like really quickly. I missed it all.
Basically, major rant of Hot Rod.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Basically, that's all you need.
I love though.
Is it a rant? I was gonna ask, is it a rant defending him, or no? I was like, and then I heard like what he just said at the last.
It wasn't a rant. It wasn't a rant. It was a full-blown mental breakdown.
Oh, like I was gonna ask, like, is it defending him, or like, I'm like, and I heard like what you said at like the last one, Martine. I'm like, okay, yeah, no, it's.
I've come full
definitely not
circle.
defending him.
I'm at peace.
Oh,
I'm glad you
God
feel
damn it, I
better,
missed it.
buddy.
God damn it, I'm gonna get water and I had a bathroom break. Is like these takes were getting so goddamn spicy, and then I missed the main one. What the hell?
But I love, I love,
Great.
I love how we
Great. I
started.
enjoyed it.
I love how we started, and Martini said, "Guys, let's not again hate the last night." And then he had a mental breakdown about the last night.
And you guys rumble me.
You know, I can safely take the blame because I know how to get in Martini's skin. He knows how to get under my skin. So, it's a win-win.
Like, man, I was bringing it up before as a joke, and then Martini has a full mental breakdown when I'm not here. What the hell?
Oh, yeah. But it's always happening with me and Martini. Obviously, it's all in good fun. We obviously don't, do
I
it.
fucking hate the fact that you know perfectly what makes me tick. Not only what makes me tick, what makes me go fucking nuts. It's all the last night. It's all Hot Rod. It's all Onslaught. What angers me more isn't that you know it. Because everyone knows it ticks me off.
Martini-
What angers me is that you're
Martini.
the only one who can get it to actually work.
Martini, I think Onslaught was a great character.
Yeah, I gotta agree. Onslaught was so well written, and his death was so tragic. And it made me cry so much.
I mean, his death did make me cry so much. But for the
Dan the man just said, imagine this being someone's first stream and they hear Martini plotting to kill people. Like, they're gonna be coming in like, I heard about a lot of this project to come in. Martini's like, I'm gonna fucking kill people. I'm like, oh. So this is where we're going with this.
Honestly, though, I know how to mess with people, and obviously it's been good fun. I never mean to harm people. It's always in good fun.
Of course.
John secretly is just laughing in the corner. He's like, haha, I got your skin, Martini.
Okay.
He said I'm pulling the Starscream. It's like,
So,
I am Starscream.
so are there any other? Does any one of you want to do another? Has someone another hot take left? Since we're already.
I do have one hot take.
Oh, for
but I'm gonna
fuck's
get out
sake.
there. It's a personal. No, it's a really quick thing. I don't think any of you. Well, maybe you could. I don't know. I don't fuck it at this point. I already died. The other thing I was gonna say before, when I was reminiscing about hot takes that I said, is that in my personal opinion, I've always been a Japanese continuity fan, and when it comes to Beast Wars, the only hot take that I have is that I like more the design of Leo Convoy than I do of Optimus Primal. That's literally the only thing I had to say. It doesn't even compare to the last 1.5 minute rant probably that I did. But yeah, that's probably my last hot take unless I remember something else. Yeah, I just
fair,
fucking
yeah.
hate Hot Rod, man.
I have a hot take that I definitely haven't said before. The last night sucks. There you go.
wow, I have the hot take.
I keep bringing it back up. It's getting to the point where people are just gonna be like, Malachi, you just stop. I'll be like, I am.
But wait.
I can simply say oh no, I can give you a hot take.
Oh God.
Wait, hold on. Before we get spicy
Wait.
Before we get spicy again, that one dude, thank you. I appreciate that. He said he agreed with everything I said about him.
Oh yeah.
Well, that makes me feel good.
Okay, this is a hot take.
Oh no.
And
I think I know what
this
it
was
is.
this is my old mindset.
Oh,
I used to
God.
think this about a certain movie.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh wait. Wait. Is this? Oh wait. Okay.
I know. This is vintage John right here.
Vintage John.
Okay.
I like
Because
this
I think
smirk.
I know what he's gonna say. I think
I
I
just
know what
love
he's
how
gonna say.
I just love that reaction from Martini both times. Like John's about to give a hot take, and Martini's like, "Oh, here we go." He
But
says,
John, I just wanna make sure you know what this implies if you're gonna make this hot take.
"Oh,
Because it's
I-
not.
I-
No, wait, but because it's not.
I
What-
will literally pull a Thanos. I will literally erase half the universe just to eliminate the hate.
Wait. Because it's not just gonna be a hot take. It's gonna be a flaming hot burning take.
yeah."
Oh
It's gonna
yeah,
be-
and
it's gonna be
that is
the
literally.
hot
Yeah, this is the hot take, and here it is.
I know. This is
Here it
vintage
is,
John
here it
right
is.
here.
Oh.
Here it
Charlie's
is.
in
Here
the
it
game.
is.
Oh, here we
Here
go.
it is.
Everyone in chat prepare.
The Bumblebee movie was not a masterpiece.
There it
It
is.
was it was an okay movie.
Martini's instantly like,
There
"It is."
I knew it. I knew it. This is vintage John. I knew it. But
I was
to be
wondering.
fair,
To be honest, I expected something else. To be honest, I expected you to say The Last Night isn't that bad.
Oh no, that's
Oh,
honestly what
could've-
that's
I
honestly
could've
what I
said
expected
that.
it to be.
I could have said that.
like he has said that, but honestly, I was expecting something else because when John and I talked about this, the topic wasn't the Bumblebee movie wasn't a masterpiece. It was a mid film. No,
Wait,
the hot
wait.
take that I received all way back when was the Bumblebee movie was a bad Transformers movie. That was the
Oh
take
my
I
God.
received. That was the take I received.
Like yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
like because I feel like Bumblebee like I think you can maybe point out some flaws
You used to
about it, but saying it's
despise the
bad,
Bumblebee movie.
like huh? Like I can see
Honestly,
some flaws about the film,
okay,
but it being
then-
bad, huh?
Yeah. Dan the man said something that literally is me right now. There is no West City.
Oh yeah, clearly we just been offloading hot take after hot take on everyone.
I don't know if you remember, John, but you used to despise the Bumblebee movie.
Oh no! The only thing I still don't like is, and I know I'm gonna get like
Oh
literally.
my God.
hunted down. I'm gonna get hunted down.
John, do you only have hot
I'm
takes?
just saying, man.
Charlie's not a good character.
Oh my god.
What? Oh,
Okay,
nah,
no.
John, nah.
So John, now I need to ask you something which hurts too.
Yeah.
If Charlie is a bad character, what is Sam?
Sam. Sam's okay. My favorite human.
Oh, Sam's okay.
Sam is
Yeah,
okay?
Sam's okay. He's
Optimus!
a bad character. Wait, hold on. What is Cade?
Yeah, what's Kate? John, if you say what I think
John?
you say, I'm
John,
done.
what is Cade?
John, what is Kate? So you say, what is it? Oh my god, I literally brain fart. You said Charlie's bad. Sam's
Yes.
okay.
What is Cade?
What is Cade? Go ahead, tell. I want to know. Tell us.
He's good.
Oh no!
I can't take this anymore. I need a.
Nah, John! Nah!
God.
John! I love you, man, but nah!
Oh my lord.
I mean, to be fair, guys, to be fair.
Hear me out.
No, wait, to be fair, wait, John.
Let me name the humans. Let me name them. The humans.
Wait, to be fair, I like Sam too more. I agree.
Thank you.
That's okay, but Charlie, but you didn't say Charlie was bad. This man.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me rewind what John is saying. John is saying Charlie's bad. He's saying that Sam's mid, and he's saying that Cade is good.
Like that,
It's treason then.
Bro, I can't do this no more, man. This is too much. Like I was fine with John going off, and then he said that. I'm like, what? Nah.
I love how we all are offended right now.
Okay. Am I allowed to say why
Yes.
I think this way was?
Go ahead.
Tread carefully.
No interruptions.
Okay.
Go ahead. I
Okay.
will try.
You know what, guys? Just silence for John now.
Okay. The reason why I had the problem with Charlie is because from what I've seen from the movie, and of course I've seen the whole movie, She just felt like a character that was just like, okay, I'll put it in a funny way. She's like, I have all these family problems, and Bumblebee's like, the fuck are you talking about? I don't even know what a family is. And I think I do cringe at this scene a lot. The scene where Charlie tries to save Bumblebee, not the scene where she revives him, but when she literally touches, where there's a bazillion voltage going through Bumblebee. Anyone with a brain cell be like, should I go up to this giant ass alien that's getting electrocuted with millions of voltage? Yeah, let me touch that. How the living hell do you survive that? You don't. You go to the hospital and that's what happens. But no, she somehow survived and she's like, okay, I'm awake. And I don't know. I really did not like the fact. This is my biggest problem. Dropkick's fight was amazing, but I hated the fact that Charlie was for a while the main focus. That they try to focus on what she was doing half of the time instead of giving Dropkick at the battle where Dropkick is chasing Bumblebee and Bumblebee's protecting. That's a cool shot and all, but I hate the fact that it's focused on Charlie instead of focusing on the actual robots.
Oh my God, Martini, are you there, man? I'm dying, man. Help, please. Martini, unmute yourself. Help.
Did Martini mute himself?
I don't know. I wanted him to unmute himself, but
Oh my God, Martini's turning on the camera.
I'm even getting kind of.
Martini's turning on the camera.
But the point being,
John, Martini's turning on the
Oh my
camera.
God, he is too.
I'm scared.
Why is it not working?
You guys don't see it, but Martini is preparing the camera. I don't know what he's doing.
He's about to pull out the strap. He's just done. He's like, nah,
I
man.
don't know. I don't know. It's not working. That's weird. Hold on.
okay, it's I'm gonna say this right now. I do not hate the actress. I just don't like how they've written the character. That's just my personal opinion. Take it or leave it.
So
That's
John,
just how I feel.
So okay, no, that's okay. Okay. I know we're joking around here and everything. I mean, you can have whatever opinion you want, obviously. Of course,
Sure.
that goes for everyone. So you say Charlie is worse than Cade. You say Cade is good and Charlie is not good. That's what you're saying.
Cade was good in Age of Extinction, but I was not great. But I wasn't a big fan. Obviously, the last night, I'm like, nah.
Okay, I will give you that. That you at least say that he was not that good in the last night.
No. TOK was not a good movie at
Okay,
all.
I will give you some credit for that. Thank you, John. I will give you some credit for that.
Yeah. Age of Extinction, that I felt like they did a good job on Cade, but TOK, they kind of I would say a bystander. He exists. He's there.
I'm still kind of with Martin. I'm still kind of what? I'm still kind of shocked at the opinion.
You
But
know
I will
what?
give you at least some credit.
You know-
if you said that if you straight up said oh yeah, Cade was good last night, I'd have to mute myself.
No.
So I'd be what?
No. I did not like Cade in the last night. There was a lot of human things.
You know
The
what?
only human I did like in the last night was Lennox because he's the only guy.
What? Oh no, okay, no, I can't even. Oh no.
Well, I'm talking about
God.
Lennox.
Wait, before...
And that's the thing. I like Lennox, but not in the last night. He was wasted in the last night. John, I'm sorry, I cannot support you on that one. I'm sorry, man. I can't even fully support you on the whole Cade is better than Charlie thing. But I'll give you some credit, But Lennox was not good in the last night, man. I like Lennox. I love Lennox. He was not good in the last night. He was not.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was wasted.
Yeah.
Okay, I had to stop. I'm gonna go off. I had to stop.
Wait, what I can say, John, to defend you, I think they also did a good job with Mark Wahlberg in AoE. It worked for me. I agree, but it's
Thank you.
not better than Charlie. I can't go on that.
It's gonna be done. Martini, are you okay? Speak to us. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
That
I had to
didn't.
just make sure. I was either expecting him to not hear anything at all, or him just to be done. Okay, we heard something.
Ascended into a new mortal plane.
Okay, never mind. It's kind of bad. Never mind. I thought he was actually kind of doing good. No, he's doing bad. God damn it, Martini. It's okay. It's okay, Martini.
Yeah, so like, I wouldn't say. I obviously was exaggerating with Charlie. Obviously, I was like, you could hear it in my voice, but in a like a legitimate sense, if I had to be serious at a moment about Charlie, I would put her as like, she's an okay character. I don't think she's like the best of the best, and I've talked to a lot of people about this. People who say she's like a masterpiece human character. I'm like, no, she's not. I disagree with that. Like, no human character is perfect. I don't think there is a perfect human character, and I still stand by that. And Charlie is okay. I wouldn't call her like a very good protagonist, but she's up there. But she's definitely not the best of the best. And of course, like I said, people have their opinions, and my opinion stands. And you know, if they can accept it, then might come off as a dick. But oh wells, that's just my opinion.
I'm done. Fucking.
Martini, are you?
Okay, let's move on to things we all love about the paper.
Leave.
Martini. I just started eating chips, man. I just gave up. I just started eating chips. I just started doing this. I'm just sitting back listening to the spicy chips.
The silence, my man.
I'm not. I'm kind of. Wait. I'm like reconsidering my whole life now. Because I'm starting to flash back and. Wait. Could there be a possibility that maybe Charlie isn't that good? What?
He's having existential crisis. Oh no.
What is going on? No, but she. Wait. But am I thinking this way because Charlie's a good character? Or am I just a simp for Haley's character?
Yeah, escape from the simpage, man. Like, get away from being a simp.
Don't you reduce me to a simp, John.
Who all likes Charlie? I'm just gonna say right now, you're a simp and you should.
Oh, damn.
I'll own it. I don't care. Chicken or bad.
Oh, Martini. He sounds so defeated. He's just done.
Well, okay, here you go, guys. Something to bond over again. Solar writes Fallen was nerfed as hell. Let's bond. Let's break bread.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
What?
He's supposed to be the big bad of the film. And he shows up for like 5 minutes. Barely
Are
does
you
anything.
talking about Fallen
Yeah.
or some shit?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That is like a complete different subject. But anyways.
Wait,
I
what?
think that's the point. I think that's the whole point. Hey, John, John, I get what you're saying, but do you hear Martini right now? He is
yeah.
done. We
He
need to
sounds
move.
like, yeah, he sounds like he's gonna commit righteousness.
The problem is, John, if we continue down this path, I think Martini is gonna drop the spiciest mixtape of all of history.
So Fallen, very oh my god, I can make it worse, but should I make it worse?
Don't tell me you think the Fallen is not
Do
wasted.
give a hot take for the love of God.
Not on the
I don't
Fallen.
want to hear it, but for Martini's sake, do not give a hot take.
Oh man, I'm very tempted.
I feel like
Very
John is
tempted.
about to pull a complete, like, he's just going to pull out of his, like, ass and be like, oh yeah, I like Skins and Mudflap. And then Martini is going to flatline. Martini is going to be gone.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say anything like that. I was just gonna simply say that Fallen was actually a decent villain.
Wait. But now I need to ask John. Are you serious now?
Not the T-Sex villain. It was okay. Bitch at the time though.
Did you hear his voice? Martini is like, oh, I respect that. In the most dead voice I ever heard.
The fine, yeah, it's a fine villain, man. Like, whatever, fucking.
John, what have you done to him? John, what have you done to him? So I guess everyone in chat, I think we lost Martini. I think we lost him, but he's just gone. Like
On a serious note, though, Fallen, his role to me is he feels like a Palpatine type of character, and he didn't really do much at all. And he showed up. He's like, "Yeah, give that to me. All right, I'm gonna peace out now."
True.
That's literally Fallen, or better yet, he's like, "Oh, I sense my brother has died. Oh, I'm gonna rise up. I could have done this like centuries ago."
Like that's the thing with me. It's like he's literally like the main villain of the movie. Like it's literally called Revenge of the Fallen. He's in the film for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
He dies. Like he doesn't even do anything.
Yeah, he looks-
Guys,
He rips one of the jet engines off Optimus. Cool, man. Then you get your face ripped off.
Hey, Malachi. Transformers: Revenge of Megatron.
Oh my god, guys. I've just seen something in the comments. If you guys thought John had a hot take, please
Well, what about
just scan the comment section, please.
comment
Here's
section?
an honest hot take.
Where you see this?
Fuck off. I'm done.
Oh god, what is it?
Okay, I'm gonna read it letter by letter, okay?
Oh no! Is it the one I'm seeing? Okay, wait, read it. I think it's the one I'm seeing now. Read it.
So Fate Lift writes, okay,
Oh, it is too!
here's an honest hot take. 2007 sucks. Besides a few iconic scenes, it's not up there.
Here's the thing about Seven. All right, I'll give you a piece of my mind. Transformers 2007. Listen to me. Listen. You're gonna listen right now. 2007.
Martini turns
Yes.
into Shia in Revenge of the
That's
Fallen.
it. Transformers 2007 is the best Transformers film. That's it. I'm done.
That one dude said all Bay films suck.
Yeah, well, this is just this is trolling. No, teleporting eagle rights. That's a John level bad take.
I'm ready. Who wants to go on a murder spree with me?
Oh.
you know?
Bad. This is bad, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think Fate Lift just broke Martini even more. And now-
Yeah, no.
and then that one.
It's kind of ironic. It's kind of ironic he's named Fate because that's literally the
Yeah.
anime series I love.
But hey, but the good thing is, guys, Fate definitely was trolling. I can't imagine he meant it seriously.
Fate. Are you being serious right now? Like, we want to be for real. Do you actually think 2007 movie sucks? Tell us right. We want to know. Like, honest opinion. No trolling. No nothing. Tell it. Just give us just a straight answer. Do you actually think?
Okay, thank God.
I'm back.
Oh no, he said yes. He was trolling mostly.
Okay, good.
No, now there's a number 2 talking shit about 2007. Oh my god. We can't
Oh my
escape it.
gosh.
We can't
Oh my
escape. We're done.
gosh.
Now we're done.
Guys, we created this.
Oh.
We become the monsters we sought to destroy.
Oh my god, man.
So good, man.
Okay, you know what? For the sake of Martini, let's talk about the collecting toys.
Bitch, I barely
have no
collect
money.
toys. The only toys I have is like the beginning of the
have no
studio
money.
series.
I have no-
I'm poor too. I'm with Martini on this one. I'm poor as hell.
I
Yeah.
just spent a bunch of money on a figure the other day, so I
Oh,
can't.
good for you.
I spent a bunch of
And
money.
I'm not saying
wait,
it's a good
I
thing.
have no money.
Why is
Yeah,
this
okay,
getting
okay,
so
okay, but I'm
depressing
spending money
now?
like I'm doing. Like,
Good for you, Malachi.
it's not good for me, John. That's the thing.
What did you buy though?
I spent $100 on this damn thing.
What
man.
did you buy?
I don't even want to say what I bought.
Tell
You're
me.
gonna hear that and like I'm gonna say, oh, I spent $100, and you're gonna think, oh, it's a masterpiece. It's not even a fucking masterpiece. I spent
Is it a
$100
Titan?
on.
Wow,
No.
what is it?
Is it a?
It's a
wait, is it-
figure. Okay. Oh my god. I don't even want to say what it is because you guys.
I'll
are
try
gonna
and
be like,
guess. I'll try and guess.
No, I don't. No,
Come on.
don't even guess, Martini.
I'll
It's
try. I'll
bad.
try.
No,
I'll try.
it's
No, I'll
bad. Y'all are
No,
gonna
I'll
be.
try.
Y'all are
I'll
gonna
try.
judge.
Malachi,
so
I will
hard.
try.
No, don't, man. I don't want.
So you spent $100, right? What franchise is it from? Is it from Transformers or is it from Star Wars?
It's Transformers. It's Transformers.
All right. Is it from Studio Series?
No,
Okay.
Is it from the Last Night Line Premium thing they had?
no,
Is it from the trilogy?
no.
It's
What?
from Age of Extinction.
You're Marty. You're gonna get to it, and you're
Wait.
gonna be done. Yeah.
Is it from the films or is it from something else?
It's from the films. It's from the films.
Then it must
Oh,
be
it's
Age of
from-
Extinction.
Okay, so it's from Age of Extinction then.
No.
Huh?
Wait, I mentioned all 5 films. Wait,
Dark and
Yes,
Is it
you
from
did.
Bumblebee?
Now. No. Now, which do you think it is?
what? Wait, what? I'm so confused. So it's from the films, but I mentioned all 5 films. And
It
it's from
is-
here.
it
I
is
know,
not.
I know.
Wait. Is it the right Megatron?
The what? Wait. What?
Like
Oh
the
no!
Megatron's
Okay,
ride.
okay. No, it is not from the Bayverse films.
Okay, it's from Bumblebee.
It's not from Bumblebee.
Is it from Rise of the Beasts?
It's from Rise of the Beasts.
What
Did you
costs
buy
100?
Scourge?
No,
No.
it's not $100.
How the hell did you wait?
This is what I was talking about.
What the
Because
hell?
I saw this figure.
Did you
Okay,
buy it, man?
What?
Wheeljack.
What the
No,
hell?
okay, no, I'm not that fucking insane.
Is it a scout figure or is it retail?
Just let me explain a little bit, okay? I saw this figure, and I wanted to get it, but I knew it probably was gonna be hitting stores, especially where I am in Canada. It's not gonna be hitting stores for God knows how many months, and I didn't feel like waiting to buy it. If it even comes to any of the stores near me, because all I got is like Walmart's, okay? I have
Areas.
3. No, it is the mainline Optimus Prime.
You're kidding
For
me.
$100 fucking dollars. No, I'm not kidding you.
Hold up. Why is he so much?
Well, I got him on eBay, and that. I feel like I'm on eBay.
But he is only.
Where'd you get that Optimus Prime figure?
Yeah, no, that's what I knew. I was like, oh, I spent $100, and y'all are like, oh yeah, you probably spent it on like a studio series.
Why?
Or yeah.
But Malachi, the figure normally costs $30.
Yeah, I know.
You could have just waited.
Why would you? Because okay, I know. Okay.
You know, I'm laughing, but
It's
I've
not-
done some dumb shit purchases in my day too. Malachi, I'm used to
Like, I know it's fucking stupid. I know, especially from
man. Malachi, as long as you enjoy it, I'm fine, dude. I've made this
Yeah,
same
sure.
decisions that you
That's
have.
like I know
Just memeing.
I didn't buy that thinking, oh yeah, that's totally, you know. I know it was definitely, and it wasn't even like as much. It might have. I think it was only originally like, well, they had it for. I don't know if it was. I think it was USD. I think it was $60. But then you add, then you
Shipping.
turn it like you add tax on it. You add
Yeah.
shipping. You turn it to Canadian, and then it turns into $100. It was originally only like $60. And then it turns into 100 because, like I said, you get tax, you get shipping, then you turn it to Canadian, and
Yeah.
then it turns into $100.
Then. I mean, to be fair,
Okay, so that's,
Okay.
you know, I didn't want to buy it for that much, but it was, I bet you, it's not going to hit shelves near me for God knows how long. And I don't know when it's going to go online. So I was like, you know what? I have the money. It's kind of dumb, but I'm buying it. I don't give a shit.
you know
Because
what?
I wanted an Optimus Prime figure, and I watched the review on it. I'm like, you know what? I actually like this figure, so I bought it.
Yeah, I
And
get
now,
it though.
Am I maybe a little dumb? Am I dumb? Maybe a little bit dumb for buying a main line for 100? Yeah, maybe. Like you can judge me. I won't be mad.
You know what? You know what,
But
Malachi?
I did what I did, man.
You know what,
Okay.
Malachi, though? That craziness is what it's all about.
Like, and I even thought about it afterward. I was like, you know what? I probably should have just bought SS Scourge or something, because that's like a figure I wanted to really get. I should have just bought that instead. but I bought a mainline figure for 100. Judge me as you will.
Okay, now here's my riddle. Okay, my last purchase. Martini, you can talk about it because you know.
Fine.
So, I also bought a figure.
Okay.
It's actually now a new development. It's not. It's
I don't
under.
remember what it is.
It's under 100 actually, but it's close to it. I think it's what is it 90, 92 or something. Okay, now start guessing.
Oh god. Okay, is it from the first 5? Is it from the 5 Bayverse?
Yes.
Okay. Is it from the trilogy?
No.
Okay. Is it from Age of Extinction?
No.
Is it from The Last Night?
Yes.
Okay. Isn't it Autobot?
Yes. Well, it depends if. Well, I mean, yeah.
Wait, depends.
Yeah. Well, it depends because it's not an Autobot per se, but they work with them.
What?
Quick thing, David. I really don't like Barricade's toy because I hate. Okay.
I agree.
Call me biased. Call me pathetic. But I hate the fact they didn't even bother painting his little gun themes.
Oh, I agree. I don't like the Last Night Barricade toy.
It was so lazy. I was like, dude, you guys didn't even fully paint it.
Okay. Now,
Anyways.
Okay, let's.
You said he's not an Autobot, but he works with them.
Yep, they're aligned.
Wait,
Is it?
As if, guys, do you think I'm mental? Do you think I'm paying $90 for squeaks?
Wait, I got something else. You said they're not Autobot, but they're allies. Wait. I want to get this.
Look, okay.
It's an Autobot,
John,
but it's not
So,
allied.
John, it's from The Last Night, and he's not an Autobot per se, but he works with them. That's what we have right now.
Dragonstorm?
Yes.
Gotcha, bitch!
Premium finished Dragonstorm, yeah.
Wait, for almost 100?
Well, 92, yeah.
I mean, like, I can't even like say you're crazy for that because those are gonna get jacked up anyway.
Yeah, the thing about this is I actually got it for cheap because normally it's always over 100. And actually, the crazy thing is it's actually 90 with shipping already because it's coming from America.
Nice.
So that's nice, yeah.
Man, mine's more insane than that, man. I bought a new goddamn one.
But you know what, Malachi, yours is really crazy, I gotta admit, but I love that.
I just wanted an Optimus Prime figure, man.
'Cause the thing is-
I wanted it from the new movie. That's the only one. It's not in any of the stores right now. It's not online. I wanted to get it. It's not, well, like I said, it was only like 60, but then of course the price got jacked up because of everything I mentioned. But I wanted to get it. Did I want to spend $100 on a goddamn mainline Optimus Prime? No, but I did it anyway. Should I bought goddamn SS Scourge? Yeah, you know what? I probably should have, but I didn't. I'll probably get down the line anyway.
Honestly, I can't say I have purchased anything Transformers related, but if I had to get involved in this conversation, the only thing I did get 2 figurines. They're like 6 inches tall. They're kind of big. They're little figurines of Saber, Ultra, and Mordred from the Fate.
Nice.
That's right. Your boy is starting collecting anime. I'm going on that path. I'm becoming a weeb. As you know, I'm gonna collect posters.
Becoming. I'm sorry, my friend, but I have to communicate you something. You already are a weeb.
No. Okay, anyways.
Malachi, you should have waited for the SS. Yeah, maybe when it comes out in a fucking year.
Not even that. It's gonna come into more than that.
The thing is, though,
That's
I
what
was.
I mean. I bet. I know the SS was probably gonna look better. I know that they're usually better than the mainline. I know that.
Yeah.
But man, now that's actually gonna take like a year to come out.
The thing is, though, I was also tempted with Optimus because honestly, I had a phase. It actually was today. I had a short phase where I thought maybe he's on Hasbro pulls.
Yeah,
And to be honest, if he had,
yeah.
if he would have been there, I would have bought him.
That's what I'm
But he
feeling.
wasn't there,
If he
so
was
good.
like everyone listening to me, okay? Please listen to me. I did not want to spend that much on him, but just understand. The only thing I think you could really nail me for is if he becomes available online, like for like on like Hasbro Pulse or like an official thing. Yeah, but if he is not gonna hit shelves near me, I guarantee you, for a fucking long time, because I don't have shit up where I am. We have 3 Walmarts and there's only 1 Walmart and they have I think 2 SS figures from Rise of the Beast and that's it. And I've looked. They have SS Bumblebee and they have SS Aerosaur and that's it. That's 1 Walmart out of the 3.
Question.
Yes.
When you bought him, did you know you were spending $100, or was that the price that arrived on the bill, and you were like, "Oh shit"? There's no way
I kind of hoped maybe it wouldn't get that much, but then as I was like, I changed it to Canadian. I was like, I think I used PayPal to pay for it, and then it said, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be like 100 and something." I'm like, I don't want to do it, but sometimes I do.
Imagine being
Like I know I sound completely fucking insane. And I don't blame anyone for thinking that, but man, just listen. It's not gonna become available around. Like the only thing you can nail me for, which I understand, is if it becomes available on like Hasbro Pulse or something. Then yeah, you can nail me. I should have. My luck. It'll become available in like 2 weeks, and I'll be hitting myself in the face. But it is not gonna become available around in like any stores around me for like I bet you like months to come. I do not really feel like waiting that much.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing. But like, do I almost kind of like a little part of me wish I bought like SS Scourge instead because I really wanted that figure? Yeah, part of me does wish that. But you know what? I saw the mainline Optimus. To me it looks good. I saw a review on it. I'm like, yeah, I'll buy it. Did I want to spend $100 on it? Hell no. But I did what I had to do because I love Transformers. I love Optimus. So judge me as you will. But I'm just telling you how it is. Okay.
I've never spent so much money on a figure before.
I mean, even me saying I spent it on a main line. Like I bet you, like if I said I spent it on like a third party character from the Bayverse, I bet you like everyone would be like, okay, you know. But no, I spent $100 on a main line, and everyone's like, what? Like, I knew it. Like once Martini was like, oh no, I want to guess. I'm like, Martini, please don't do this. Then I had to, like, you're gonna find out, and then everyone's gonna judge me, and I'm gonna be depressed. Don't do this. Then Martina's like, oh, I'll guess, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I didn't even realize the Fur Brothers was in the chat.
Yeah, he's back.
Okay, Malachi, you still made better financial decisions than me lately. Not gonna lie.
Why?
Have I?
Yes, you have. Man,
Why?
I don't want to talk about it.
No, but I kind of want to talk about it.
Yeah, I just told you my thing. I mean, maybe it's not as bad as yours, but mine's still kind of, up there.
I've spent so much money on fucking Valorant, dude.
Oh my god.
On what?
I've been seeing you play that a lot. Are you pulling like a Fortnite, bro? Are you pulling a Fortnite on that game? You're like, I'm just gonna buy everything they sell.
No, I'm not buying everything,
but almost.
So much fucking money on that stupid bullshit Counter-Strike ripoff. It's not even funny.
I never played Valorant.
You know what the worst part is?
Huh.
There's a new skin bundle that leaked, and I want to buy it.
Oh my god, Martini, you gotta stop. But it's just a skin, man.
If I was able to grab you by the,
but it's not.
If I was able to grab you by the neck, I would literally just say, "You are addicted. Stop it."
The sad thing is I have also. That's not the Optimus Prime figure I bought. Well, it wasn't like the other things I bought weren't as much. I did spend some money. I think it was like yesterday, and I was like sitting there. I was like, I really don't want to spend this money, but I want one. Anyway. Yeah, and I don't even want to say what it's from because I'm already in a deep hole. I don't even want to say what anymore. I'll just know I bought some stuff yesterday, and I'm like, oh, My bank account was hurting, but I did it anyway. As much as the Optimus Prime figure.
I love that that one dude says, "Wait, what was the stream about?"
I don't know. I mean, I wasn't here for the full.
But
thing,
hey, that is
It literally started with me and David talk about our opinions about Rise of the Beast and stuff like that, and just talk about the movies and stuff, which we all did. Then we went to hot take territory, and that literally almost killed half of you. And not saying I was very satisfied with the results or anything, but anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
And you guys were nerding out about toys, and I was like, I collected anime. And now we're probably going to talk about Transformers Reactivates, maybe, and probably talk about more about Rise of the Beast.
But wait,
I really came in here to have people rant, and then say I spent $100 on a main line.
but here,
People are gonna think I'm insane.
Yeah. So I guess what we could talk about
What-
is mainly.
by the way, I just quickly to give one last thing about Rise of the Beast because I see it because Fire Brothers is asking. Transit looks great. I agree. He looks amazing.
Yes,
Transit.
yes. That is one. Okay, I'm actually glad someone brought this up. I want to talk about this. I have seen people like on Twitter anyway. I mean, of course it's Twitter. Twitter, fucking everyone talks about Twitter.
The cancer site. Yeah, I've been there.
Um,
I'm going there right now.
people have been like trashing the design, and I've seen like other design, even like Freezer and stuff, saying like, "Oh, it's so Michael Bay," and like all that shit. I'm like, bro, like I actually like the transit design. What the hell are y'all talking about?
Oh my god. Quick fade.
Oh no, just about to say he hates
No.
it.
No.
Goddamn
No. I'm not talking about transit. You know how I said I was going on Twitter, right? Like just to check. I went on there. The first thing I saw, buy Paramount Pictures. What's an acting performance that makes you emotional? And someone literally replied saying, Optimus Prime himself. No, come on, drop that trailer.
I know. I saw that.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I seen that too.
Anyways, about transit.
Like I'm looking at design right now. So I didn't mean to cut into you, John. I'm looking at design right now, and I'm like, bro, I like this shit. Anyway, go ahead, John. I didn't mean to cut design.
I agree, Fire Brothers.
Yeah, he looks neat. I have nothing really against him.
Like it. Oh shit.
I have nothing against him. Like,
But
I need to see. What he's gonna look like in action. It's kind of like the same thing how I feel about Mirage. I really don't like Mirage so much. I hate that guy. I really hate Mirage.
what?
I don't like Mirage. I don't like Mirage. Like his design, his voice, like everything about that character. I'm like, ugh.
Okay,
Kill him.
let's. I really want to ask. I really want to be like, okay, what's our thoughts on Mirage? But I feel like we're gonna get more hot takes. I don't want any more hot takes.
But
I mean,
Mirage.
part of me does, but part of me doesn't. I'm just like, I'm scared to ask opinions now. Cause I'm like, we're gonna evolve into like some rants, and I'm like, oh my god.
No, dude. You know, everyone had their rant, and I'm allowed to have mine. Mine is basic and short. Mirage could be a good character, but I hate his voice. I hate his design.
You know what?
It looks disgusting. He needs to burn in flames.
This might be a mistake. But since John has gave his opinion, we might as well ask. For me, David and Martini, and I guess if John wants to add any more onto what he already said, what are our opinions on Mirage? Like design, what we've seen of his character, like vehicle, all that kind of, all the stuff you can think of, like character, vehicle design, voice, everything. Go.
I don't like it. I don't like his voice. I don't like his voice.
We'll continue with you, John. Give us more thoughts. We'll continue with you.
Well, when we got the Super Bowl trailer, I was kind of expecting, I don't know, something kind of cool with Scourge or whatever, you know, just something new. But I mean, we did get something new, but Mirage. He's like, come on, man, I'm Mirage. I'm like, Come on, man. How about you shut the fuck up? I don't care about you.
Hold
I
that.
really don't care about Mirage. Like, he feels like that type of character that I'm really gonna hate. And people are like, he's like Smokescreen from Prime. We're like, here's the difference. Smokescreen was actually a good character. I actually liked Smokescreen. He was a good character from Prime. But people say Mirage is as good as Prime Smokescreen. I'm like,
Okay, I have to chime in real quick. I mean, I'm not giving like any thing. I'm just saying I don't know how people could say. I mean, unless it's like design wise, maybe. Okay, but if they're like if they're just like the film's not even fucking out yet, so how can they say that he's better than the Prime Screen? Like design wise, okay, we have seen his design a bit. So if you want to give an opinion on that, okay. But like as an actual character, you should probably wait until the film actually comes out so we can see what he's like. You know, I'm just saying.
I just don't like his attitude. Like, his attitude is like, I don't know. Like, I'm all for characters having, like, originality or like having character, and for sure. But like, the way Mirage is portrayed is just that's 90. That's 98, Chief. I'm sorry, that's not it. That's not it for me.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been more comfortable if it was like Jazz, because the fact that he's a Porsche. And the last time we had a Porsche was in. I kept my mouth shut about this. I'm like, yeah, I don't give a shit about this, but everyone's complaining. I'm like, fine, I will say my opinion. I don't like the fact that Mirage is a Porsche and he looks nothing like it in robot mode.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, that's my thoughts.
Okay, so you don't really like him. Okay.
Oh no, his design is freaking awful. I do not like his voice.
Okay.
Who knows? The movie might redeem it for me. There's a possibility of that, because one thing I will say, and this is not a hot take, this is truth. Rise of the Beast actually made me love the Optimus design a lot more. And you can call me biased, you can call me whatever, but I did like the design a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows? Mirage might actually warm up to me, but as of right now, I hate his guts.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, now unless Martini wants to chime in, I was gonna ask David next if he wants to give his opinion, because he usually I feel like recently he's been going kind of last, because we go on our rants and David goes last. So David, unless Martini wants to chime in first, David, if you want to go, you can go.
Yeah. Well, it's very basic with Mirage. I mean, I also wasn't the biggest fan of his design in the beginning. Like when I saw the teaser, I was like, oh, I don't know about that. But I'll say I like the design. Now looking at it more and more, I like it. I absolutely see the criticism that there are no car parts and it's more of a humanoid design like an AOE and TLK. I get it. But I also don't. While I see the criticism, I don't mind it. And I actually think the voice works really well. I like it. I don't know. To me, it looks like a cool, fun character. So yeah.
Okay, so we got polar opposites here with John. And
Yeah,
David.
basically,
Ready?
yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Interesting, David. Interesting.
Do you have anything else you want to add, David?
Yeah. I have one more thing. John, please don't kill me.
Go ahead. Oh no.
What? What is it?
I feel like I might know what it is, because it's one of the things he hasn't mentioned. So David, go ahead.
No, I said, John, please don't kill me. That was it.
Oh, that was it. Oh,
That was it,
okay.
yeah.
I thought you were about to. Okay. No, what do you think? What do you think about his car, like his vehicle mode, being a Porsche and stuff?
I don't know. I know that people are always like, oh, but it's a Jazz old mode. And I'm like, I don't care, to be honest. I think it's a nice vehicle.
David, thank you.
And
I appreciate. I have seen so much hate for it. Thank you.
yeah, and I'm just like, it's a nice Porsche. What's the fuss all about? I mean, only because Jazz had this vehicle mode, does that mean that no other Transformer can have it now?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to say, Martini, You can go.
Yes.
You say your piece.
All right. Mirage.
Mhm.
Okay design.
Uh-huh.
Bitchin' car.
Uh-huh.
I think Pete Davidson is a glove fit for Mirage's voice.
Oh.
I think he's doing a great job, and it was a nice casting choice.
Mhm.
I feel, however, I do feel that in his, for how his personality was, sorry, for how his personality is, his whole trope, the fact that somehow his design apparently has headphones, the fact that he's a Porsche, all signs pointed to the fact that he was supposed to be Jazz at least at one point. I don't know, maybe Hasbro's trademark was coming up on Mirage's name, something like that. Whatever, it's not Jazz anymore, I don't care. I hope we do get Jazz eventually down the line, but he's probably going to be a good character. I've certainly been praying for another Kid Appeal character besides Bumblebee for a long time, so it's refreshing to see someone else. Bitchin' car, neat robot mode. Pete Davidson, I think, is going to do a great job. That's all I can say about Mirage.
Okay.
So am I the only one that hates Mirage with a burning passion? Okay, that's
Yeah,
good to know.
I'm gonna give you a little spoiler. I mean, I haven't even said my thing yet, but John, I think you're on your own. I'm sorry. Because mine's not too different from what's been said already.
I see.
So I guess I'll go. Design for robot mode, I like it. I mean, I can see the criticism of like the car parts being kind of everywhere, or like some of them being, you know, not really present. I can see that kind of complaint, but personally, I like the design. Vilca mode. I mean, I kind of already spoiled it, but I like it. I don't care that it's a Porsche and that, you know, people think like, oh yeah, it has to be Jazz. Like, it's either that or he's a goddamn, well, I guess, yeah, he's a drag strip, or not drag strip. He's a race car, like, you know, he's, you know, from like G1 or something. That's not barely a disguise at all. What'd you say, Martini?
Fun fact, by the way. Apparently, there's some insider information that does point to the fact that Mirage will be scanning his Formula One vehicle at the end of the film.
Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah.
What?
The new robot mode will be basically like a Bumblebee version of Mirage, which is basically just G1 but live action, because they do want to apparently free up the Porsche to eventually give it to Jazz. So I found that interesting. But again, it's a leak. All of this could be fake. It could be real. It could be fake. Take it with a grain of salt.
See, I never look up anything about Mirage for, well, obvious reasons.
Because that's just the thing I see is like, how is being a race car a disguise? I mean, I know like Bayverse we had race cars, but I'm just trying to think logically as like, because at least like then like they weren't, I guess, I don't know, like by Dark of the Moon with the Wreckers, man, like Earth already knew they all existed, so like, you know, but anyway.
You remind me of you remind me of RC, where she was literally giving shit to Smokescreen and Clipjumper about staying hidden in Prime. She was literally bitching out Smokescreen.
Honestly, I feel like,
So.
but I don't. I'm gonna get off track. I can't even like. I'm gonna get off track. But that's the thing is like, I just don't get how like a race car would be a disguise, but like at the same time it'd be kind of cool to see, I guess. So like if Martine, what you said, if that leak does end up being true, okay, you know, we'll see what, you know. But I personally, like I said, I like the design. I like that he's a Porsche. You know, like you said, Martini, he's a bitchin' car. So you know, voice, I like it. I mean, I think Pete Davidson, he fits. You know.
Yep.
A
lot of people were skeptical about him.
I heard that. Yeah.
I think, you
I
know,
personally
like,
didn't
sound
know
and
Pete
stuff.
Davidson, so.
Yeah. But no, I think he fit. I think he fits it pretty good. And for like the personality that the character gives, I think it's pretty good. And Martini, you said something that I was meaning to say for a while. Like I was pretty surprised when, like, obviously we started seeing the promotional material, especially with, well, especially with the first, like, the official or the teaser trailer, but and even more so with the Super Bowl spot. I was surprised that they were having almost like the character that interacts with the humans be Mirage and not, or at least mostly, be Mirage and not Bumblebee for a change. Like, I was shocked that Hasbro would do that. But I'm not complaining because I mean I don't hate Bumblebee, but like it's nice to see another character have a bit more of a spotlight, you know, aside from Optimus, because Optimus should always have spotlight. Because Optimus is Optimus.
He hasn't had the spotlight.
Unless like I don't know, there's a series based on a totally different character, then that's different. But Optimus, man, Peter Cullen, no, he has to be big. But I was really surprised that they gave another character kind of the spotlight. I'm not saying Bumblebee won't have a spotlight at all, but like have him be more front and center than Bumblebee, who is the like almost opposite, or I say almost, he pretty much is the kid appeal character. That was surprising that they did that. But I think it's cool. Like I said, I like his personality. I like the Pete Davidson as him. From what we've seen so far, seems really cool. Design, aside from like maybe like I said, too bad it didn't have some more car parts visible. Maybe like, you know, it might be better when the actual film release. We can see more of his design a bit more. And I mean, Martini pretty much sums up what I think. You know, what I think on his vehicle mode, bitchin' car. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. There we go. So basically, to sum it all up, we all like it, but John.
Mr. Hot Take.
Yeah. I mean, we could. Do you guys want to keep it? I think the only I was gonna ask. You guys want to like maybe discuss some more Rise of the Beast designs? But the only one I'm putting off limits is Pablo.
I would say, you know what?
I do not want to. That's gonna be too much.
Wait a second. How about we do one more design and then we kind of round it all up because I really need to go to bed soon.
I mean, if you want to go, do you want to go right now?
No, it's not that bad. We can, you know, if I, to be honest, I should have been going to bed 40 minutes ago, but I just love to stream so much I couldn't end. So.
I mean, you can go right now if you want. We won't.
No. Sure, and then the stream just continues and no one stops it. Great.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, well, I don't know what I feel like I'm trying to think of what character we should even talk about. Like, one of the first characters that came in mind was Stratosphere. But unless you guys want to talk about like Scourge or Battle Trap or Nightbird or I don't know. Like, I don't know what you guys have in mind if you guys.
You know, Battle Trap is a quick one, I think. Can we all say we stand Battle Trap?
Oh, Battle Trap, he has a fucking amazing design.
Yes, sir.
I fell in love with his design, and I'm excited for when David does the voice because I feel like for such an actor like him, he didn't get a lot of justice in the Bumblebee movie. He was kind of like, I was kind of disappointed that he didn't get the chance to voice Shockwave. I was like, when I heard this guy was going to be in a live action, I'm like, dude, this is his chance to like get his Shockwave known. And unfortunately, he was just a random grunt, and I'm like, oh, okay. But now he's like somewhat significant in Rise of the Beast, and this is the opportunity for him. And I'm excited for what he does with Battle Trap. I like the design. He looks amazing. I'm glad
there's some unity.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, I didn't hear Martina. Did you say you like Battle Trap too? I didn't.
Yes, I do like Battle Trap.
Okay. We have some common ground. We did it.
In fact, he
Nice.
probably might be my favorite design from the film.
Ooh. Okay.
Unless they make Beast Wars Megatron.
Mhm.
But for now,
Okay.
my favorite design from the film is Battle Trap.
That
Seconded, I either RC or Optimus Primal robot mode.
My man, Optimus Primal all the way.
Yeah.
Primal looks amazing in both, and I also love. Okay, this might. Fuck it. I'll just say it. RC looks better in Rise of the Beast compared to Bumblebee. I said it.
Yeah, I also agree with that.
Same.
Yeah, we have some common ground. Holy shit!
Her face in Bumblebee looks sort of off.
I agree.
It looked awful. It was disgusting in the Bumblebee movie. It was
Disgusting maybe is a bit much, but
Oh god damn it!
I'll go with off.
I love how Malachi's just in the background. He's like, unification, finally. And then I say something. And he's
Yeah, like I was like, oh my god, we have some comment. We agreed on Battle Trap. We're starting to agree. Like we agreed on our character. We're agreeing on RC, and then I'm just like, god damn it.
No, but it's fine because we agreed on Bumblebee RC too, so it's all good.
Okay, yeah, true.
okay. What about Nightbird? We didn't talk about Nightbird really.
Oh yeah, you know what? Let's talk about Nightbird, I guess.
I honestly can't tell you a lot about Nightbird because all I've seen are the toy renders, and I heard that they aren't accurate.
True, yeah.
The controller, yeah.
She has a lot of brown on her fucking figure. It looks
Yeah, the figure, to be honest, looks, in my opinion, if I'm really honest, it looks ugly.
Yeah, I would say I will agree
Or
with
not
Zach here. He said Scourge and Prime will go the hardest. I do agree with Scourge. Like Scourge, he grew on me. He has a really good design. I like it a lot. And I wasn't gonna say this, but I heard this rumor that has been going on. I don't know if this is true or not. We'll find out. Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, there you go.
You said the thing.
But okay, the thing is, I heard this rumor that you guys remember in the trailer, Scourge stabs B, and this claw thing starts like rotating, and like a big burst wave happens, right? People are saying in rumor, there's a big rumor going on saying that thing for his other arm is a spark extractor, and the blue burst was Bumblebee's spark.
Holy fuck. Jesus. Huh.
And I thought that could be very intriguing and interesting.
It could
Also,
be,
I
yeah.
did take a look at a shot. Scourge actually has a gun, but get this. While I do think, since there's so much evidence about Scourge being Bay Prime, there was something I noticed. You guys remember that shot where Mirage is driving and there's like rocks falling and Scourge falls on the ground?
Yeah.
If you pause that frame, Scourge's gun is exactly like the new Optimus's gun. Literally the same gun model and everything. So I'm starting to have this speculation, thinking Scourge may not even be Bay Prime, and I didn't really think about it. It could be
Future Prime.
I'm starting to think Scourge could possibly be this Optimus's future.
Yeah.
That's what I'm starting to feel like.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. Like, if it's same universe, Future Prime, that to me is a really interesting concept. I think it will be really neat. If it's Bay Prime, that shit brings Multiverse, and I'm done with Multiverse.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, same.
But to me, if it's Future Prime, like a Future Prime that failed because of X reason,
Yeah, that could
it
work.
could even be Unicron, by the way. Since he's Scourge, could tie it up nicely with G1 Scourge. But to me, that would work. And it would work a lot.
Agree, yeah.
Well, they did say, I remember there was someone they did confirm saying that Optimus's story was going to be based off the War of Cybertron trilogy. And when you think about it, this whole Nemesis thing is based off of this. Like, it's identical. They're very identical from that trilogy to the movie. So it might be more inclined to that. I mean, there is factors that Scourge could have been Bayverse Prime. I mean, there's a lot of evidence on that. But at the same time, ultimately, it's more likely. At the end of the day, it is more likely.
Hey, name brand, hello.
And I'm all for that.
Our other boss.
Right now. Yeah. But altogether, I would safely say I would feel more comfortable if this was just a future version of Optimus, not from multiverse bullshit, because they leave Bayverse alone and all that, and it's just false marketing. I mean, Avengers has done that. They're like, hey guys, Hulk is gonna be in Infinity War. Just kidding, he's only in it for a little bit.
Yeah.
So, I'm still excited. It's potentially going to be a really good movie, but I think people like me, I would like an end game for the Bayformers, of course, like canonly, but that's why we have RRU. That's why we have that. It's gonna end the Bayverse with a bang, and
Exactly.
glorious.
Yes.
I do agree, and I'd also just, I mean, I don't know how long the stream is going. Still.
Well,
I did want to welcome Christian, aka the Name Brand Company.
yes,
Welcome.
welcome. Welcome.
I feel kind of bad you're joining now because we're probably
Closing
I don't know
up.
how much longer
We're probably closing now, yeah.
Going soon.
In like a few minutes, I'd say, because I also kind of have to go.
Yeah. So
I was gonna ask one final thing.
Yes.
Before I leave, which was, what are your guys' thoughts on Stratosphere?
I'm excited.
Oh yeah, that's never heard that one.
I will say mine. I think it's very quick and simple, and it's probably gonna end up being hilarious. It's a fucking plane.
It's a fucking plane. Damn. Okay.
My friend, you know what's my response? It's fucking Stratosphere.
So no opinions on the robot mode. Okay.
No, the robot mode I think is nice. I like it a lot.
Oh, hold on, John. John, hold on. John.
I haven't.
I'm sending it to you right now. I'm sending it to the chat.
Man.
Wait, so you've seen Transit, but you haven't seen Stratosphere?
Barricade, speak for me. Yes, he hasn't seen Stratosphere. There you go.
Well, I'm going to show you right now. Here you go, buddy. Give us your opinion right now.
Yes, first impressions.
I am scared. I'm scared.
Before John gives his opinion, what is the general consensus of the group? Malachi, go.
Oh god, you're putting me on the fucking spot. God damn it.
Yes, go.
I'm looking at it. I want it. His vehicle mode's cool. His robot mode, I want to say, is interesting because you could look at his design. He has like the fighter, like the pilot kind of helmet. You can kind of tell.
Thing, yeah.
He has like he can even tell he has like a mustache. He has like. I'm surprised we're seeing this. I thought like that was mainly Bayverse stuff, but now we're seeing like mustaches and stuff, and like so. I'm like, I don't dislike the design. I feel like the main thing that gets me thinking is the head. Everything else I'm fine with. Just the head is definitely like interesting because there's like a mustache and like you usually see his eyebrows, like with the white and stuff. So it's not. I didn't expect like everything else is like kind of what I expected, but the head is not what I expected it to be. And I'm kind of like I don't dislike it, but it's definitely like just different from what I thought it would be. I guess. But he looks cool though. I like how it looks. Just the head is a bit different from how I thought it would. But anyway, someone else go.
But is it a good different or a bad different?
I don't know, Martini. Honestly, I almost want to.
Cake, Malachi.
Like, I feel like I'm gonna say like the complete opposite of what everyone else is thinking.
John already did it. Come on. Do it. Just.
I mean.
Do it.
I mean.
Cheese.
Do you want me to say my opinion first?
Cut the cheese, Malachi.
No. Hold on. Let me have a really nice look at it. I almost want to say I'm mixed on it, but like I don't want to go halfway. I want to say whether I like it or not.
All right, David. What about you?
I like it a lot. It reminds me of the face reminds me a bit of Jetfire in a way.
Okay.
Of the way you also had a beard and eyebrows and stuff like that. And yeah, I love the old mode. I love the robot mode. Yeah, it's a very nice. It also looks to me like a very Bayverse design.
Nice, good stuff. All right, John, hit us.
The vehicle mode.
Yeah, it's a fucking plane.
It's a plane.
Okay, fair enough.
Robot mode.
It is indeed a plane.
Robot mode. I'm just gonna describe everything, at least in my opinion.
But describe it first.
The legs and knee. Very good. It does look very more Bayverse-y, I can say that. I love the shoulder pads. I actually love that a lot. And the arms are like, it's nice too. I like the idea he has like a jetpack looking thing going on his backside, and he has like this looking almost hat thing above him, like his cockpit. That's kind of cool. His face design, I'm gonna put it in a way that is literally gonna simplify how I feel.
I don't think he likes it.
Oh no. Listen. This is how you design a wheeljack face, okay? That's it literally it literally looks like okay, it has like the same color and everything going on, but I don't know why, but it looks so much better. And in ways, it kind of reminds me, and in Bayverse itself, it reminds me of Jetfire. Like, you know, it reminds me if Jetfire was this character, but more simplified up. And he looks great. I actually do like the design a lot. I don't know how I feel about the white mustache. I don't know how I feel about that. I think one thing that Bayverse did well on is like when Cybertronians had like a beard going on, it wasn't colored. It was like metal and whatnot. Like Jetfire's would, you know, it was like the tone of whatever vehicle color they had. I'm not really crazy about white eyebrows and a white mustache and whatnot. I feel like they should have kept it like the same tone of his face. That would have fit better. I feel like white, it just makes it stand out too much. I feel like they could have done something about that. That's a minor thing, but that's just me. I don't know if that's something to really complain about, but maybe it won't bother me the more I actually see him. I don't know how much screen time this guy will have, but he does look promising overall in terms of design itself. And I noticed he has tires, actually. I did not notice that.
Yeah.
So, Martini, what is your opinion?
I personally love it.
Well,
I really like it.
there you go.
I think it's a great design.
I literally broke down the character, and I bet half of you were not expecting me to be positive on it.
We were kind of scared because we were scared from the hot take.
Yeah.
No.
I was kind of expecting you to actually like not like the design. I can't even lie.
It also sounded that way because you were like, well, the plane, and then you made a pause, and then I was like, oh god.
Yeah.
Okay, quick thing that someone brought up, and I will agree
What?
with this.
Wait,
The Energon Blip. Yeah, what's up?
no, sure, go ahead, but just keep it brief because I really need to wrap it up.
It is very brief.
Yeah.
It's very brief. It's very brief. It's just about Optimus's new Energon blades and the new universe. It's like a merge of Bayverse and TMP.
Prime. Yep.
Yeah.
I like it.
I personally love it. I like
Freaking great.
I know, right? I geeked out over that.
Yeah, I also really like it. I mean, Bayver's sword's still king, but
Yeah. Malachi in the background, he's like, no way. Positiveness.
Let's go. Common ground. Thank
Do
God,
you-
man.
do you also like it, Malachi?
What's that?
Do you also like the blades?
Oh, the ones that we see in the official trailer.
Yep.
Yeah, I do. I really like the blades. I love them.
Did
Glad
you
they have-
did you say official trailer? You mean teaser? You wish it was the official
Yes,
trailer.
I did, David. Don't bully me.
Sorry.
I just want the official trailer.
Yes, I feel you.
Everyone's keeping it locked in a goddamn box.
One other thing. This is about Optimus. It's brief. Optimus is gone. Did you guys hate it?
No,
Yeah.
I don't mind it at
It's
all.
Dropkick's gun. It's Dropkick's gun.
Ah, okay.
It's Dropkick's gun. Very
I
useless.
don't really mind it. I'm just like,
I didn't mind it either.
I'm just wondering if they're gonna explain where his ion cannon went, or if it's just gone. It's
They're
like, yeah,
they're
it's
not.
gone now.
They won't. It's just gonna be Optimus has a gun now. Deal with it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I'd be freaking surprised if they say like they show the iron cannon being busted or something like that.
Yeah, I was also gonna say, like, I was like thinking maybe like this is just my fan theory going off, I guess. I was gonna say like maybe like early on in the film, like maybe like one of the first encounters that they have with Scourge, maybe Scourge fucking breaks the damn thing. Like I don't know how he would break. I don't know. He just snaps it in half or does something with it. Like so
Probably
he
use
has a
his
gun.
blade.
Yeah,
Like
that's
the
what I was
blade.
thinking. Like he somehow destroys it, and then he has to adopt the.
You know, be a cool
arm
way
gun.
for him to destroy it. Like the blade, you get one of you said he's literally on fire or some shit. I don't know if that's legit or not.
That was me.
I think it'd be kind of cool that his blade ignites like in flames and it melts the gun.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool, yeah.
Yeah,
That would be cool, yeah.
or a funny gimmick. And if someone makes an animation of it, Optimus is like, "You owe me a new ion cannon."
Mm-mm.
That's just what I was thinking though. Is like I don't know. It'd be nice if they it'd be nice if they actually have a reason why his gun's gone. Like Scourge breaks it or whatever, instead of it just being like, oh yeah, his ion cannon's just not here anymore. Even though it's like in the toys. But, I mean that's
Yeah,
they do show that,
Who knows? Who knows? He might still have it, but Transformers do have inbuilt guns. I
Yeah.
mean, and it's kind of funny. Bayformers actually didn't really
guys?
do that. Yeah.
Every party needs a pooper. That's when they invited me. Sorry, but I really.
Yeah, I just want to say, how about we wrap it up for today? We're kind of planning to do something maybe this week still too, so we can continue that.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah,
Little
absolutely.
teaser. Well,
Heck yeah.
oh sorry, did you quickly wanna finish, or I don't wanna like immediately cut you off.
Oh, what I was saying.
But one sentence, okay?
All I was saying was
That was the sentence. Not just.
yeah, yeah. All I was saying was that in the Bay universe, the guns were like they always use kind of like in G1, they always like handheld it. I feel the only time anyone used like transformable was Megatron, and I think that was like the first movie.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. So that's different. I agree. But it's kind of like in Prime. There he also like has it come out of his arms, right?
Yeah, it comes out like from his bagpipes in the trilogy.
Yeah, true. Okay.
Except for the night version is different.
Yeah, that's true. That's different. That's true.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys. With that, I think perfect time. I mean, I could honestly go on for hours, but it's. I sadly.
I can't.
Yeah, same. I said I need to go to bed. It's 2 a.m. over here. So
Imagine that.
So thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Malachi. Thank you, Martini. Thank you, John. That was an amazing stream, I gotta tell you.
No problem. I had a lot of fun.
That was definitely one of the best, most spiciest, and
Oh, it was
Great.
definitely spicy.
Yeah.
That is for sure.
greatest streams.
Had a bit of a breakdown. We won't talk about that.
We had, but this shows the amazing thing about the Transformers community. We had opinions, we had rumors, we had spice disagreements, we had mental breakdowns, but in the end,
It doesn't even matter.
we found a common ground, and that's what it's all about.
Oh yeah, we ended it peacefully.
Exactly.
Martini, no hard feelings, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So with that, thank you so much for watching. Awesome that you all were here, and who knows, maybe we'll see each other this week again. So yeah, with that, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next edition of TF Talk. Till then,
See you guys. Take
Bye,
care.
guys.
till all are one.
Until our one.